What's good, Schmeck? Existence, Jeezy, colon and 400 and cheese. Appreciate the raid. What happened to your hair? It's this brand new human technology. I'm actually the one that innovated this. You can look it up. Brand new. It's called a ponytail. I don't know why I'm calling it that, but it just feels natural. I don't know. Snug as a bug in a rug right now, bro. Happy to hear, Salsa. Welcome in. Ponytail is great if you want to put on clip-on cat ears. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Looks like what Sunday had. Man, I have not heard the name Sunday in forever. Holy. You should swap the F for an N in the title. What? Stream notifications, my bad. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Sunday fell off so badly. Bro said underwear. Hello, snails. Welcome in. Stream notif is we goofin'. Yeah. Oh. I had different words. Or I had different letters. For some reason, I had different letters in my head than what Ty actually said. -2 for streamer. I am just a dipshit. We knew this. Shock should wear cat ears? No. Happy 9/11 in the PST time zone. Yeah, let's... Yeah. Let's... Let's use the correct formatting, please. No cat ears? I agree. I agree. Shock should do a door giveaway and then slide on the floor covered in mayonnaise. I'm not questioning it. Ban this chatter? That's my girlfriend. You're lucky I don't take your mod badge away for that shit, 400. We are still doing the door giveaway? Bro, we are. I'm being dead ass, dude. 100k subs, my door is gone. And somebody in chat is getting it. I'm being dead serious. Nobody believes me. Everybody thinks it's a joke. Okay, what are we doing? I gotta pull up the Scrandle, and then we're just doing gold stakes today. I tried to pull up Scrandle through Windows instead of through my search engine. I think that is not a power play, so to speak. Let me get that over here. Exclamation mark goon. All right. Mayonnaise a lot of people in here. Jeezy, you're a great presence in chat. I love you, man. I gotta say it. -2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to do it. Cloverpit got added to Xbox Game Pass. I didn't even know that Cloverpit had... Or, like, I didn't even know that it was on console, dude. Exclamation mark Telegram is crazy. Shock, why does your girlfriend not have a VIP badge? Do you hate her? Do you hate her? Honestly, I completely forgot that that was a thing. He probably does? What the hell? What do you mean? Not -2 to Jeezy. Colon, stop redeeming the VIP. Next time you do it, I'm accepting it, and I'm just rug pulling you. This is the 3rd time that I've said we're not redeeming VIP for other people. I appreciate you, but next time you do it, I'm just rug pulling your channel points. Fuck you, Shock. I'm taking your mod badge away. Why is there beef with a mod? Not a mod anymore. Baron's actually a really good gold stake Joker. W Ragebait. W Ragebait. Epic status 25% loading. Snails with a 25 stream. Appreciate you. I'm not rage baiting here. We've just all been playing it wrong. Okay, in the context of like high card runs, you can do it, but you still need very specific technology. You still need very specific technology. At Focus Shock, give me my VIP, please. Focus, you know you want to. Did you not just say fuck you, Shock, but 3 minutes ago? Cheese? W chatter. YouTube chat first. I carry your channel. You are nothing without me. So surely if I banned you right now, my permission would just crash, right? Permission to timeout ban? No, don't actually. I was working it in pair runs. I don't know, dude. I still don't have faith. Was your pair level like level 36? It was my fault. It has always been my fault. It will never happen again. Okay, I don't have legitimate beef with you, and I'll give you your VIP badge back after this stream. Just remind me tomorrow. But, like, bro, I've told you a billion times to not redeem the VIP badge for other people. You fuck with the mod commands all the time. It was funny the first, like, 1 day. After, like, the 10th command that I ask you to remove, it gets a little annoying. Like, I'm not actually trying to beef with you, and you do a lot for this community, and I do appreciate you, but, like, bro. 1984? Fuck it, it's 1984 then, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Scrandle? Yeah, we're doing the Scrandle. We're doing the Scrandle. What is 1984 anyways? I don't know if you're trolling. If you're not trolling, yeah, it's a very popular dystopian novel. Well, it is, yeah. like Vanya said, it is also a year in time. But the 1984 joke is it's a very popular dystopian novel, like extremely popular. It's 1984, Shock the 2000s, we have to warn them the towers. Bro. Hello? Excuse me. Over under 40 minutes? That's my cue. I gotta go to the Scrandle. Can we reach 3 unmods in one stream? No. More than likely not. More than likely not. YouTube chat, me carries. So true, Soul. So true. We can reach more? Yeah, if you guys want to test it, we can. I'm saying we don't have to, and I'm not intending on that being the case. Alright, anyway, let's go to Scrandle, shall we? Don't unmod me. Nobody's getting unmodded, except for Colin. Just ban everybody? What do you think this is, a queso stream? Can you just ban everyone but your girlfriend? Low-key kind of based. Still not doing it, but low-key kind of based. Mods move into position. I have the shot. Give Colin a friend in Unmodville. Have I unmodded anyone else? I unmodded, Aiden, right? Because Aiden just stopped showing up to streams. So I've unmodded Aiden. Other than that, no, I don't think I've ever unmodded anyone. You should make a Russian roulette redeem. It costs 6K, and you spin a wheel. If you hit a 1, you get timed out for an hour. What would be the point? Those type of redeems are funny, but like I would like to I would like to have some kind of upside, right? I've tuned into like 5 streams in the past month. Well, A, you get a little bit of leeway from me because you are like a person I know IRL, but also you've tuned into like 2 streams in the past 2 months, and that's 2 more than Aiden has. Which is why Aiden got the boot. Can we spin a wheel and ban the chatter that the wheel lands on? What? Hi, how's it going? What's up, Unknown? Not too bad, not too bad. How are you doing, man? Hope oh my god, dude. I need to go to like speech therapy or some shit. Jesus. Hope everything is well with you. I really am just less silly while sick. Dude, isn't everybody? Shock, the red dot on your head is purely coincidental. Speech therapy sucks. I'm not expecting it to be sunshine and rainbows, but like, dude, I've been twisting my tongue. Like, I've always been a stutterer, a chronic stutterer, but I feel like in the past like 2 months, it has gotten exponentially worse. I just played half of a PPTT set against Sizak. Was really fun. Huge. Hope that went well, man. Owl now, brown cow. See, I can do that, but like if I had to say that 3 times, my brain would explode. And then I think I would get banned on Twitch. Because I'm not supposed to show shit like that. I got beef with the 18th letter of the alphabet. I don't even know what the 18th letter of the alphabet is, but since we were talking about speech therapy, I know damn well it's the letter S. I know damn well it's the letter S. I'm just going to look up 18th letter of the alphabet. R? Oh, okay. Swing and a miss. That's fair. I can't even pronounce my last name half the time. I've literally heard you in call, too. I just giga fumbled on that. I just whiffed a grand slam right there. Learn the hole in the bottom of the sea song. Sing it really fast. Nope. Read the pin. What? Why is there a read the pin command? Went 1-1. The game I won, it went to 1-1 purple stake, orange zodiac, and the game I lost 4-0 on white stake, black plasma indigo. Zam. Work up to Rap God from Eminem. Third game, Gren subbing for me since the result of the set doesn't really matter. My team already owned the week. Huge. Well, I'm glad your team's doing well, man. Orange Zodiac. That's brutal, bro. Who set you up for Zodiac, man? Was that a Sizz play? See ya, Mr. Shock and Ball Torture. Hello. See ya, 400. Appreciate you. Bacon set me up for Zodiac. Yo, that's classic. Okay. I know I've said before that, like, you know, I'm a D1 Doc Glazer. That is maybe my one take where I am just hard baffled and will never agree with the Doc. Doc's favorite deck being Zodiac deck. Bro. Zodiac is... I don't want to say it's buns, but it's below average, though. I will confidently say Zodiac is below average. Doc's favorite deck being Zodiac kinda is wild in my head. What does Zodiac do? It gives you Tarot Merchant, Planet Merchant, Overstock at the beginning of the game. So you get 3 vouchers, but other than that, it doesn't give you, like, any immediate strength. A lot of the decks that I like are, like, you know, they just give you something tangible at the beginning of the game because I have a really rough early game, which I guess Doc doesn't have a rough early game whatsoever, so that's probably why Zodiac is their favorite. But, like, even so, I feel like there's so... Like, is Ghost not just more fun, Zodiac? I don't know. Same thing with Magic. Anyway, we average 4 viewers now, Shock. You proud yet? Is that for your channel? That's huge, actually. I am proud. We did well this week, but we are the 2nd worst team according to the power rankings. Oh, really? Confused Nebula and Magic. Wait. Both cocktails were chat chosen with input on Sizak for the Black Plasma Indigo and me for the Orange Oracle Zodiac. Interessante. Do not confuse those. That's funny. Is that real? That's wild. Yeah. No, I don't understand Doc's favorite deck being Zodiac. It's really weird. Whose favorite is Nebula? Masochists, really? I don't have a problem with Nebula, but it's because I'm a pair spam gamer. If I've said this before on stream, and I know you've agreed with me specifically, Jeezy. But Nebula's just boring. I like it for gold stake streaking, but it's also just boring because, like, 9 times out of 10, unless you get, like, just, like, the wildest direction of all time, it's just going to be hard locking in pairs from literally blind 1. The black deck is my favorite. Speaking of masochists in chat, found one. I learned that if I lock in, I can beat anyone on purple stake. Yeah, that's a huge achievement. That's awesome. Literally the difference between Peak and the Unbound Horrors of the Universe. I don't think Nebula is that weak. I think it's just annoying to pilot. I think Nebula in terms of strength is either like right at the average or just slightly above average. But piloting Nebula makes me want to tear my eyeballs off and staple them to the ceiling. Because -1 consumable slot, even though it's like not actually that impactful, is just really annoying. It's like a little kid tugging on your leg trying to like get you to hand them your phone so they can play games on it. Like, at the end of the day, is it that big a deal? No, but it's still really annoying. I beat the #1 high-stakes player, Ensu, on Purple Stake. Beat the playoffs winner and arguably #1 BMP player, Ian, on Purple Stake. That's huge. And other top players like Sizak and Toying. Huge. I like Black Deck Gold Stake because when I lose, I can claim it's not my fault. See, like, I'm too stubborn to do that, but, like, yeah. As you know, I agree with the Nebula take. It's a strong deck, just boring. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I don't like it. I'm just defending it, like, power level-wise. But it would probably be towards the bottom of the list for my least favorite decks. I think my least favorite deck is Black Deck. My Nebula's another one that I don't like. I think Anaglyph is probably my second least favorite. I really don't like Anaglyph at all. I'm not gonna lie. There can be some fun white stake technology. There can be some fun multiplayer technology, especially, but on gold stakes, Assetry. Negative tag goes burr. It gets fun value. But again, that's a white stake thing. Unless I literally need C++, I'm never taking negative tag with anaglyph. Because even if you get like a big 9 negative tag swing on anaglyph, provably a solid like 7 of those are just going to be terrible. So I just don't bother. Shock, have you beat Entropy yet? No, I haven't even tried Cryptid. Probably, I'm hoping that the new Balatro update doesn't just get shadow dropped, because my plan was to try Cryptid right before the new update drops. That's my tentative plan. But if it gets shadow dropped, then I'm kind of just pissing in the wind with that, so we'll see. Alright, anyway. Let's do the Scrandle, shall we? Lotkin. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna keep you guys off screen for a second, because I feel like chat being in the way of the Scrandle. Like, I feel like me being in the top left of the Scrandle is really annoying. I beat Entropy in real life with my patent pending perpetual motion machine. True! You too? I'm just kidding. Alright. Perfect Scrandle today, chat. Lock in. Lock in. Perfect Scrandle today. Burger, cheese, and relish. You couldn't have just called it a cheeseburger with relish. You had to say burger, cheese, and relish. What are we on about? Hello? And then dirty fries. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The dirty fries look pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, chat. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I think it's gotta be a dirty fries for me, man. The burger just does not... The burger looks like it belongs in a retirement home, man. British people made it, they wouldn't get burgers like we do. That's true. So, like, Shock, I just found out Cloverpit is on Game Pass, and I started grinding, and now I see why people both love and hate slot machines at the same time. Yeah, Cloverpit's goated. I was really sad that Cloverpit did not get nominated for any of the indie categories at the Game Awards. I was really sad about that. Megabonk got nominated for the one thing, and that's been the subject of, like, you know, the conspiracy, so to speak, because it got nominated for Best Debut Game, and then they pulled out of that. But I was really sad that Cloverpit got 0 of the indie game nominations. How did E33 get 12 nominations? Because E33 is, like, dare I say, aside from Silksong, the most well-renowned game of this entire year. So that tracks. Food, welcome in, Terroirs. Yeah, I mean, it's just got to be a dirty fries angle, right? The cheeseburger does not look it. Okay, dessert Scrandle? This is... Chat? Take a picture of that, dude. This is the first... Mark your calendars, boys. This is the first edible scran that we've seen out of the country of France. This is the first edible scran that we've seen out of the entire country of France ever, after doing the Scrandle for like a solid 2-3 weeks. This actually looks really good. Slice of chocolate cake is 30 pence. It's got to be the chocolate cake, no? It's got to be the chocolate cake. I personally, hot take. I know. The chocolate cake is what I'm picking here because I think it's what the majority of people would take here. I'm a huge lemon pastry / lemon dessert guy. So I would go for the lemon tart and it would not be close. But I think I am in the minority, so to speak, there. I think the chocolate cake, especially being 30 pence, clears. But I would gravitate towards the lemon tart. I really love lemon desserts, but yeah, it's always the chocolate cake here. More like lemon fart. Got him. Got him. Okay, so yeah, this is literally just desserts. Homemade banana and chocolate cake. Oh, man, chat. Oh, man, chat. Warm toffee apple crumble. I'm sure that's good, but buddy, this is recency bias. This is recency bias coming in hot. My girlfriend's birthday was yesterday. Went to her place for some birthday dinner. Her dad had some homemade banana chocolate chip bars. Fire. Fire. I think the apple crumble wins here, I'm not gonna lie, but for me, it's the banana. Yeah, I don't care. I sold and I knew it. I sold and I knew it. I'm going on that. I'm dying on that hill. There's still half of it left at home. Just kidding. Frozen strawberries with ice cream. That sounds delicious. Chocolate and nut-covered banana. Glorious food on the right. I love chocolate and nut-covered bananas. You gotta come up with a different name for that shit. You have to come up with a different name. Chocolate and nut-covered banana. That's... no. No. It's gotta be the frozen strawberries with ice cream. My banana just got covered in nut. Did not need to know that. Bro said me after. Berries free. This is not a scran. This is not a scran. Berries free from a bush. No. No. That's cheating. That is literally cheating. Fresh off the bush blackberries, I will say, are fire. I have some blackberry bushes at my at my house. And if I can beat the local wildlife to them, they do slap. However, this is just plain and simple cheating. So I'm not counting that. We're doing the right. The fact that they got all those votes, though, honestly, you gotta respect it. Fried apple pancake with vanilla. Oh, man. I'm not even a big pancake guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even the biggest, like pancake / waffle dude. Waffles are good. I would say pancakes are less good, but they're still fine. I'm not the biggest of those dudes, though. But a fried apple pancake, that sounds really good. Jaffa cake donut. Probably did not say that right. That also sounds pretty good. I think it's a crapshoot between these two. The right looks like cancer, 3 bites, and you're in the ER. I think I'm going to go with the left, but I think the right wins. Okay, so far I'm 2 and 3, but I'm actually 5 and 0. I predicted all of them. I predicted all of them, bro. Fried banana. I didn't even have to look at the top right to know that this was Brazil. Also, why is Miles Morales handing these off to me? Why? That did not even register in my brain until I said it out loud. Why is Miles Morales handing these out to me? Hello? Homemade chocolate cake? It's the homemade chocolate cake, bro. Miles Morales, get a job, dude. Get a job. S'mores quesadilla. Oh, man. I'm not even reading the other one. S'mores quesadilla. I'm sold. Unicorn pancakes. This is something that would take probably a good 28 days off of my total expected lifespan. But I would smash these unicorn pancakes. The apple crumble with custard is also like a really good option. Honestly, this is a crapshoot. Yet again, a situation on the right where I didn't need to look at the top right to know that this was a USA thing. How is it homemade if it's from a stadium? They make it at home and then they bring it to the stadium, surely. It's going to be the right and it pains me? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be the right. 37%? Okay, the left should have cleared there. 44%. I'm going to have the hot take and say I should have got that one wrong. 37% for the apple. It wasn't the most aesthetically pleasing. The presentation was pretty bad, but like it's still apple crumble with custard at the end of the day. That should have cleared. The right was like 45%. That should have cleared. Absolutely. Walking on Sunshine Freak Shake. This wins just because of the name. I'm picking it literally just because of the name. I'm not even interacting with the Biscoff cake. Warm toffee. So a couple things. The focus on your phone, smash like, is pretty bad. What the fuck? Somebody just took a picture of the game for their Snapchat story, saw that there was a half-eaten apple and mince pie crumble, and they were just like, I'm just gonna send this shit to the scramble. The left is literally the exact same thing that we saw like 4 scrans ago. The left is a recurring character, and it's a recurring character within the same scrandle. This is Scrandleception. Is this apple crumble propaganda? This specific apple crumble is propaganda. This is apple crumbleception. This is literally so we have 2 examples of cheating today. The berry bush is not sold by the stadium. That doesn't count. And this particular warm toffee apple crumble, excuse me, got a second appearance, which it's gonna win because this picture is dog shit, but that's literally cheating, bro. That doesn't count. At least it's not onion on bread. True. Guys, I think I'm buying apple crumble tomorrow. It worked. It worked. Good enough memory and you're playing high or lower here. What's up, Gooba Tony? Hello? That's... What the fuck? Just here for the streak tonight? I got you, Odin. Alright, 7 out of 10, not bad. I also threw... There was one in there where it genuinely could have been a crapshoot, but I sold 2 of them just because of funny names and personal bias. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we got a 9 out of 10, but officially we got a 7. I'll still take a 7, though. I'm not going to lie. It's rigatoni, but you're a goober. Goobatoni is awesome. Reminds me of The Sopranos. I'm watching The Sopranos with my girlfriend. Sorry I'm belated, my lord, for my girlfriend cannot... We're gonna get to that in a second. Luca with the 5 months. Appreciate you, man. I'm stroking my cock apple crumble style right now. Terwaz, you get 1 more of those before I have to time you out. You're funny, but you get 1 more of those before I have to time you out. Sorry I'm belated, my lord, for my girlfriend cannot shut her mouth about the headache and trouble of sleeping. I was lost on what I should do, so I was just sitting there being a punching bag. Metaphor. Majestic hair, my lord. Bolu, I appreciate you pulling up in the YouTube chat. I don't know if you're, like, doing a bit, but you gotta have some more respect for your girlfriend, bro. Saying she won't shut her mouth about anything is kinda wild. I understand if it's like a bit, you know? It's the internet, so sometimes tone gets lost on everything, and I also don't know the type of relationship that you have, so if you fuck with each other, that's another thing, but I just gotta say it. That's kind of wild. Focus Shock Ally of the Year award. I think that's the problem. I think me being recognized as Ally of the Year award for that take, is the problem with modern day society, because that should be averagest goober of all time take. Hell no, it's a bit. I ain't going to YouTube watching a stream if I have a life. Okay. I figured it was a bit, but I just gotta say that. The bar is unfortunately in hell. I mean, I'm aware, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Focus Shock, can we low-key get into an abusive relationship like that where you hit me with a belt across the face for breathing? Terwaz, we would already be in one of those if you lived anywhere close to me. Don't clip that. In Minecraft, fuck you guys, I saved myself. Dreams? We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Exclamation mark sell. We're moving on from all this. playing Baron like Photo Chad, where I take it if I have the support pieces first. That's kind of what I'm talking about, though. Like, how many runs do you have the support pieces? Unless you're, like, specifically taking them and thinking in the back of your head, these are for a Baron run. Which, like, if you're doing that, based. But also, I feel like that's not the vast majority of Gold Stake runs. But, like, I kind of have to respect the hustle. Time for sold take. Get it because you sell. Feeling good. First game today. Lost big blind ante 1. That's actually tragic, man. That's actually tragic, man. Kings are my default enhancement target among face cards, TBF. I used to be a Kings guy, but now I'm a Jacks guy. And it is literally for the sole purpose because Jacks, you can strength 10s into Jacks, and then you increase your, like, you increase the amount of face cards in your deck. As opposed to if you strength queens into kings, you have more kings, which is really cool, but your amount of face cards stays the same. Schlog, why the fuck do we have like 30% win rate in PvE? Because I'm washed, and also it's not 30% win rate. It's like 40. It's either slightly higher or slightly lower than 40. You don't strength aces. Huh? A is my favorite hanged man target now. Plus 1. Not gonna give you the full +2. Why did I think that was a meme? I'm tripping. I'm reading like 60 different chats and I combined 2 of them. Did you see that Doc did a C++ with no losses? Huh? Shock, I got 1 point on the line here. Please hurry. Nope. Nope. Nah, I feel like aces are fine. I feel like it's a hot take to say that I usually hang 4s first, but I usually hang 4s first. And I don't know why. But I usually hang 4s first. Luna with the 1 biddy. Welcome in. One of my favorite outros to an album is from OK Computer. The song is called The Tourist and ends with, "Hey man, slow down, idiot, slow down, slow down." The track serves to loop back to the first track of the album, which is fittingly called Airbag. This has been my music rant of the night. Tomorrow will be Pearl Jam. W music rant of the night. Shock, I have my schlong on the table. Eat up. Okay, you used your 1 more. I said that you had 1 more. You used your 1 more. Next one of those, I have to time you out. I don't make the rules. I'm just enforcing them so that we don't devolve into complete chaos. You used your 1 more. Now I got to time you out after that. I did use my last one. You did use your last one. The last abusive relationship line wasn't the 1 more. That wasn't the 1 more specifically because it was not just a gross sexual innuendo. It was actually like a... It was low-hanging fruit, but it was still a structured joke. This one was his last one because it was literally just, "Hey, my cock." Get it? Low-hanging like... Don't push it. Please, Shock, I need this. No, you're fine. Bro's gonna get put into the timeout corner, potentially. All right, chat. Payout? Yeah, pay it out. Chat. What did we do last time? I actually completely forgot. I think the redeem queue is empty, right? Redeem queue is empty as far as I know. And we left off on Joe's deck. For last BMP, or for last Gold Stake night, somebody said multiplayer. I will be getting banned in like 3 minutes. He's in a bad mood. Should I be saying stuff? I'm not in a bad mood. Welcome in hand. Indigo deck, Gold Stake, trust. For sure. Plasma, all right, I got you. Redeem queue has been plasma'd. Next in like the actual queue is abandoned since we left off on Jost, but somebody just redeemed plasma, so we're gonna run up the predictions. Let me pay this out. We're gonna run up the predictions. We're gonna do plasma deck Jold. Where the fuck is Jamble time? There we go. Plasma deck Gold, plasma deck Jold. You really shouldn't announce the redeem queue being empty because then someone's going to redeem like 3 black decks. I mean, that's what it's there for, to be fair. My lord, have you ever equipped a spectacle out of necessity? Have I ever worn glasses? No. I went to the eye doctor fairly recently, and because I spend, like, bare minimum 6 hours a day, bare minimum, usually more than that, far more often than not more than that, but bare minimum 6 hours a day at my desk, I thought they were going to be like, yeah, your eyesight is fucked, king. We're going to need you. Your eyes are going to be gone by the time you're 26, buddy. What are you doing? But I went to the eye doctor, and they were like, no, your eyesight is actually, like, they literally, I didn't even know this was possible. They literally said your eyesight is ever so slightly better than 2020. And I was like, cool. That's sick. So apparently, I just exposed my eyes to so much trauma over the years that they've built up a tolerance, and now I can see into different dimensions. Once you're an unk like you, eyesight doesn't change much. That is what they told me. Black deck is Goku in the gravity chamber. Black deck is like training with weighted clothing. True. I'm a blind ass motherfucker, but I'm too cool for glasses type shit. Maybe this food and Scrandle 2 heals you. Maybe. I found out like last week I have 2016 vision. I'm very much over average. Huge. Huge. Yeah, I was not expecting to have like goated eyesight, but they were literally like, no, your eyesight is like damn near perfect. I was like, cool. They were like, your left eye is like ever so slightly below perfect, but your right eye is like literally goated. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. I'm legally blind, but having good vision would suck, to be honest, because then I wouldn't get government benefits and I'd have to drive. I think I knew somebody in high school who was legally blind. I'm not sure if they were or if they were just joking, but like their prescription was comically bad. So I don't know if they were just like trolling, but if they weren't trolling, it would not surprise me. Because their prescription was like fucked. I didn't try their prescription, but my friend Mitch, who has been on stream before, has like, I've tried his prescription, and his prescription is like god awful. Their prescription is like god awful. And apparently, this person's prescription was worse than his. So, which I've never seen in my life. I have 2015 in both eyes. I'm like an elf. Huge. Telescope prescription? Dude, literally. I'm legally blind as in I'm required by law to wear glasses when I drive, but like I'm not actually that blind. I mean, that's like not too bad. That's like not too bad. How is that legal to be blind? If you're blind in my country, you get market syndicated to begging. We're going to move past that. I need specially formed lenses because they're so thick otherwise. Yeah. See, like, you're along the lines of the person that I met in high school. How blind is too blind in a guy? I don't know. I haven't been diagnosed as legally blind yet, but I probably am. Man, I'm just like the complete anomaly in the Balatro community, huh? I'm not legally blind and I'm not like gay. I feel like those are two major things that I've discovered that are like requirements for being a part of the Balatro community. I just dodged both. We're gamers, bro. Fair. Fair. Oh my god, it's the Gold State game mode. What a rare sighting this week. I won't be in chat for a bit, but soon tomorrow. Soon to TM, I'm assuming tomorrow. Sounds good. No problema. To be legally blind, you need to be 2200 with glasses, by the way. Yeah. If you're not a blind gay, what the fuck are you even doing? True. True. So true, bestie. Anyway, let's run Plasma Gold. I haven't run Plasma Gold in a while, so I'm going to get my ass kicked. But that's okay. We go for the... Do I have a 2 pair? I have a pair of 8s. I'm just going to go for the flush. We got 4 to a flush. Any flush wins. Bang. Wait, the Jamble? There already was one. I'm pretty sure y'all missed it. Yeah, there already was one. It's 10 to 700 on We're Cooked. What the fuck? Bro, you just missed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you just fumbled, man. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Don't want any of the jokers in there. Honestly, should have taken the Fool. We're already off to a bad start. Literally big blind ante 1 and I'm already playing too fast. I need to pretend that this is a YouTube video. Whenever I'm recording a YouTube video as opposed to streaming a game, my win rate literally triples. I'm not even trolling. That sounds like hyperbole. I think it's not hyperbole. My win rate triples when I am recording YouTube vids as opposed to streaming Gold Stake. So I need to treat this like it's a YouTube vid. So I need to yap for way too long about things that don't matter. Chat lobotomizes you. Dude, it's gotta be. It's gotta be that. There should be a tapped Joker. Magic reference. Welcome in, Ginger Syrup. Just pretend we are in our underwear or something. Hello? Okay, I'm thinking hack. Here's why I'm thinking hack. Biggest win conditions for Plasma Deck Gold Stake. Todd and Scary Face. You take Sock on Plasma Gold in case you get Scary Face. I would say you take Hack in case you get Odd Todd. I feel like that's a reasonable take. Hack our Wii, bro. Wii would also be fire, but I'm expecting Odd Todd because Wii is a rare. The shit chat says would throw anyone off their game. True. Or Arrowhead. Well, Arrowhead kind of works with everything, but it's also an uncommon, so I don't like... I mention it, but I don't expect to get Arrowhead, but I feel like on average, it's pretty easy to get either Scary Face or Todd. Arrowhead is fire, but it works with every build, and it's an uncommon, so I kind of just, you know, brush it under the rug. But yeah, no, this is a hack angle for sure, I think. That means we can't take Overstock. I think I'm fine with that. Do I want an Eternal Egg? Not really. Not really. I'm not gonna lie. On Plasma Deck, you can get away with having even 2 Eternal Jokers that are just Econ pieces. You can get away with that pretty easily, I would say. But I do not want... I don't want an egg. You once heard from Doc Spector to Chip Max Plasma. You know it's not always Chip Max Plasma. It's only not Chip Max Plasma unless you are blessed with the best seed of all time or you are photo chatting. Other than that, it's always Chip Max Plasma. I'm not gonna lie. Let the egg age. I don't think I'm taking egg here. You can take the egg and probably not get punished, but the egg being eternal means we are only hitting temperance value off of it. Which, like, it provides a lot of temperance value, but if that's the only utility that it has, I think we can hold out for something better. Fake? Not fake. Not fake, bro. Could go straight flush for the boys, but that is definitely not happening. I guess we're hitting them with the spades, no? Yeah, probably. It was diamonds all the way. I should make a skin mod where the egg is a sentry egg. You should make it the one from Smiling Friends. Is this Texas Hold'em? Yes. Is this this is a temperance seed? Could be a temperance seed. Maybe. Hot take. Hot take. Shit, I meant to type news. I might be a racist. You did not mean to type news. I'll leave that to the discretion of unknown. You did not mean to type that. Hot take. I think Runner's pretty bad for Plasma Deck. I think Runner's pretty bad for Plasma Deck. Unless you are playing precisely straights. Which, if you're playing precisely straights, I think it's like only a shortcut angle. I don't think just Runner gives you enough strength to be playing only straights on the Plasma Deck. Lukewarmest take of the year. See, I'm like the most gullible person on the planet, bro. So like, that is a hot take. Schlogster, I am a racist, but not publicly. I mean, unknown, it's up to you, pal. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Terroirs, it's up to you, pal. I'm spending $10 here. You're going runner banner here? I think runner's bad, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how based of a take that is, but I think runner's just does not put in enough work on the plasma deck. Like, I guess if you're playing like, dude, if you're playing like straights 2-pair, I guess maybe if you're scaling the runner with straights and then you're playing 2-pair as your main thing, but like, bro, that's just way too much work, man. Not even in like a meme standpoint. That's just like, there's so many better lines. Tennessee throw him, hey? I low-key agree on your runner take for high-stake plasma. Yeah, I mean, like, if you can copy it, it's obviously good because scaling chips is fire, but you need, like, 2 copies of the runner for it to be worth on plasma deck. Otherwise, I think it's very mid. Or it can work on shortcut, just because, like, with specifically Saturn chip scaling being 30 chips, if you play shortcut straights like they're pairs on any other deck and just sling 4 straights every time with shortcut, then I can see it. So I guess in that state of thinking, the runner is speculative here. But I mean, we've already got speculative hack, right? I don't think I'm taking speculative runner. I can see the banner route, and probably I will buy the banner here. But the runner I just think is ass. I ain't gonna lie. Shock, I viewed thou previous past stream from the day before for a second time. Why has the Twitch chat inhabitant has a certain attraction towards you with cat ears and asking how feminine you are? Because my Twitch chat is weird. 1 run stream? Probably. 15 minutes in and Brotozoan has beat 1 boss blind. Fire. Well, it's also because I'm yapping, bro. It's also because I'm yapping my ass off. And we're only 14 minutes in, buddy. Ban him. Just kidding. Never mind what I said about Baron. I think I'm just Midas Mask IRL because all these runs have been kind of goated. Eternal Blueprint, Rental Brainstorm, huge. I take runner and start cutting 6 through 9 hack, wheel straight, and runner is super fun. Superposition, lucky trigger, high rose, there is a line. Runner, start cutting 6 through 9, hack, wheel straight, and runner is fun. Wheel straight? What do you mean by wheel straight? I'm confused. Hack, wheel straight, and runner is fun. Superposition, retrigger lucky, high rose. I don't know, man. I can see the cook. Wheel is like a low straight. Oh, gotcha. I can see the cook. I don't know though, dude. Focus, you can use your phone while driving the Balatro car? No. Does Pete know something we don't? Pete is a fantastic player. I'm going to go against the grain, though, and disagree with Pete here. And it's definitely going to get me killed. Because Pete is a fantastic player. I think the runner is just way too much work for what we want to be doing. Alright, so we're safe for next blind if we can rip a 2-pair as well, again with banner. Cash out. We got an Earth and a Star. Those are both, like, fantastically bad. Boss has no clurbs, so if we're pivoting into a specific suit for larger hands, it's going to be clurbs. We're going to have to ship 2 hands here because we just have the pair. All right, we can do 2-pair or 2 separate pairs. Giving up any scaling chips is kind of crazy, IMO. I mean, I guess I could have taken it for, like, mid-game strength, but as a long-term play, I don't like the runner. Not one bit. Maybe it's wild to pass it up when we're this early, but as a long-term kind of thing, not a fan. I think I'm too broke to take seed money because I don't have any, like, econ generation, which is going to be a problem. 8-ball is cool. Would have rathered foil on it so I could have an excuse to, like, actually keep it aboard. But it's fine for right now. What does plasma even do? What do you mean? Are you trolling, or do you actually not know? If you actually don't know, it balances both sides of the score, which is why we're just playing chips. It takes whatever your score is for the hand. So like right there, we have like 117 times like I think 14 or something. And then it balances both sides. So instead of 117 times 14, it ends up being like, I don't know the math off the top of my head, but it ends up being like 65 times 65 or some shit like that. Stone Joker, literally, where did that come from? I looked away for a millisecond. What? I'm so confused. Anyway, rental ice cream is cool. Madness is not the play. Madness could be a molt angle, but I think it's a pretty bad one. Especially with no Eternals in the tank right now. I think this is a laughably bad molt angle. But it's a molt angle nonetheless. Just 6'7" my ass and call me Sally. What does that even mean? Welcome in, Biff. What does that even mean? Stone Joker was an unrelated chat. Bad timing. Got you. If this is my first streak Madness pivot, okay, honestly kind of based. Honestly kind of based. Biff might be onto something. Biff is onto nothing, bro. Don't fall for the propaganda, chat. Why is my nose so itchy, bro? I touch my face so often and it pisses me off. Anybody else have that problem? Like, we could get rid of the 8-ball here and just bank on Photo Chad. Because Photo Chad Plasma is definitely a thing. So, like, we could. Where did the 8-ball come from? It was a judgment. We got a hollow 8-ball. Let's go in here. We get a drunkard. I think we just take that over the 8-ball for right meow over the banner. Banner's gonna die, so maybe we just sell it for the speculative photo. Let's take him. Hold him for a second. I guess if we sell the banner, we don't want the drunkard, so let's take this to the moon for some extra money. Why are we renting this ice cream, by the way? Because we're on... Bro. Because we're on Plasma? Hello? Why are you not doing anything? Eh? Is Hack broken? Hack has a text box below him, but he's not doing shit. I think Hack is broken. Okay, 15 bucks. That's a win con that doesn't get talked about a lot. I don't know if this is a hot take. I just chat on Runner, which is scaling chips, for not being enough. I don't know if this is a hot take. I actually think Bull is, like, pretty good for Gold Stake Plasma. It is a little awkward this early because I would like to be, like, re-rolling and stuff to see other potential win cons, but, like, I like a Bull here. Lukewarm take? All right. All right. I don't know if that one was hot. Not at all hot take. Okay. Just making sure. I like me a Bull here. I think we get out of ice cream because the Bull is essentially just like marginally worse ice cream, but not a rental. And then we also get to keep all of our like combo pieces. Of course you'd like a Bull. What does that even mean? What does that even mean, bro? Let's take him. I'm going to be a gambling man and go into this Arcana pack for... Actually, what's my boss? The Eye. We also have Hieroglyph here. Actually, low-key, maybe I just take Hieroglyph. You don't need to know. A Chad Dice Lucky and this goes crazy. Bro said Buffalo Hot Wings. Huh? I think we take a Hieroglyph here. Let's get a little freaky with it. I like Hyro for the bull feed. Yeah. Wait, was there one in my shop that I missed? Wait, now I'm confused. Hyro for the bull feed. Oh, Hyro. I'm thinking Hierophant. I'm stupid as shit. Yeah, no. We're on the same page. We're on the same page. Well done, you got it. Back to my sad game. Hey, I'm sorry, Jeezy. That's unfortunate, man. Why not both? I didn't see a Hierophant in my shop unless I'm stupid. I thought that's what you were referring to, and then I was like really confused for a second. Burger Bull could turn this into a pair maxing angle, which is really funny. Really funny. Burger Bull could legitimately turn this into a pair maxing level. If we have 7 hands with the burger, no, we would have 6 hands with the burger, so we would need to make 150,000 points per pair. How feasible is this? What's the square root of 150k? Burger is extra score? Yeah. Say we have like a 300 chip pair. What is that balanced? A 300 chip pair is 22.5. That's not too good. We also do have the bulls, so probably it's not a 300 chip pair. If we have a 300 chip pair and like a 200 chip bull, that goes to 250 squared, which is 62.5. We need 150,000 points per pair if we're on 6 hands, is what I'm getting at. And I don't know how feasible that is. Keep it down, Shock. I'm playing Siege. What do you mean, keep it down, Shock? I'm playing Siege. Nah, we don't get Vessel. Well, that's also banking. We don't get Vessel. Get a grabber so you go from 6 to 7 hands. So that we go from how many to how many? Say that again. Burger's also lots of econ. I mean, like, let's be honest. It's econ, but it's not a lot of econ. Bull scores 160 when you get to 200. Bull scores 160k, you think? How many total points do we need to be scoring that many points? 400 squared is 160,000 points. That beats any final boss. So we would need we would need our hand to add up to 800 total points before the balance. So that's like a 300 chip pair, barring any mults that we do at all. That's a 300 chip pair and a 500 chip bull. We would need $250 for our bull to do that. That seems hella infeasible. Am I wrong for that? That seems hella infeasible. We have a telescope here. We have some econ right now with the hieroglyph, but that still seems like we're banking on a big hit. I don't know. Maybe we can do it. Shock, I've been laying down for so long. If I put my neck up, it literally cooks me. I'm forced to look down if I don't want to go through straight pain. RIP, bro. I think Burger is an obvious play. Do you think so? I don't know, man. No purple seals, too? I mean, that sounds like a meme, but it's Plasma Deck, dude. So purple seals, if we can copy them, are like kind of goated. I think if I'm going the burger angle, I'm just tossing the photo Chad shit out the window. So I think if I go the burger angle, we can keep hack for like some kind of odd Todd route for some extra chips, and then we just toss the photo. I think that's the play. But fuck it, let's try the burger thing. Going to the Arcana pack. Zawarudo. Have we seen Goad? I don't remember. I guess we do Zawarudo for speculative arrowhead, no? Go next. Okay, how much is base pair getting me? We have plus 66 bull, plus 50 sly. Pair's getting me 49 hundo. That's not bad whatsoever. And I'm getting some money off of To the Moon. It's so burger. All right, we'll rock the burger. We'll rock the burger. You're on gold painted. You have Supernova. No, I don't. Square Joker. No, I definitely don't. Faceless and 3.5 Molt Constellation. Facing the vessel, thankfully you found a driver's license with 7 enhanced cards. Can you make it online? Personally, my answer is I beat myself up for playing Painted and choosing a deck with 4 Joker slots. If you're against Vessel, I think you have to take the license, right? Over Faceless, as long as it's not, like, perishable or something. Or not perishable, but, like, eternal. But playing... That is very much like a pair build setup on Painted deck. Probably the smarter play is to do 2-pair. So if you're running a 2-pair build, you're probably, like, fine to just take a license and pray that it turns on. If you're running pairs with that, that's a bit questionable, dare I say. Also, if you get Blueprint or Brainstorm, you just win. I mean, like, that's kind of a big gambit, though, right? But that is very true information. We could do Hermit. We could do Jold card. I think I'm just going to do Hermit for right now, right? Maybe we do Jold card. If I did Jold card, I would want to enhance probably this 2 of Spades. Because we have Hack and we could get Arrowhead down the line. I think we don't take Gold card when we have Hermit, same pack. But I think Gold card is probably pretty good when we don't have Hermit, same pack. I could go Venus. I don't know why I didn't just rip a Telescope there, but that's whatever. Not gonna lie, on Painted, straight meta, for real, Saturn cards are so strong. They're still a little rough to hit is the issue, but I'd normally agree. If you can get the technology, they're fantastic. 2-pair is usually very safe, though. Bull probably clears blind pretty quickly. That's good money. Yeah, that is very true. All right, let's do the 2-pair here. Should have done low cards for luckies. Wait, why? Oh, Hack. Yo, I'm stupid. See, this is where... It was a photo angle. Retrospectively, it was a photo angle. Like, definitely. With Ancient Joker in retrospect, it's a photo angle, always. Ancient Joker photo is, like, phenomenal. But we're on the warpath here, so we're fine. Sell to the moon for Jimbo? Ancient Joker pivot. Oh, wait, I do have Hack. Yo, I'm stupid. That makes me feel bad for taking this bull. See, this is why you guys... This is why I have you guys here. Because I'm so, like, bull-brained right now. But yeah, no, it is just an Ancient pivot. I'm actually, like, an idiot. You can Ancient? Yeah. Favorite Joker, personally? Ancient is a favorite Joker, dare I say, is kind of wild. Okay, now the world kind of hurts, but it's fine. Yeah, so I'm getting out of you, and we just go Ancient here. I think I'm just going to block the 2 of the moon. Now I want to put Flush in my Telescope somehow. That's actually not that infeasible. Okay, I like this. Sure. Excuse me. The Fish? I don't love that. Especially with a burger. Probably we're fine, though. This is a diamond. I guess it could also be a club. This is not anything like that. Let's go like this. Okay, this is either a club or a heart. These are hearts. Cool. As a checkered one-trick, Ancient Joker is still very good in checkered, and it's funny that it is. I mean, Ancient is just, like, really good, just in general, right? Do I sell this here? I think I low-key block this. I'm fine with that. Riff Raff, pretty cool. Don't need it. Let's go like this. Okay, I don't want another Zawarudo. I guess I go like this for right meow. And then could take standard. I think I'm just going to go next. Continue to block this to the moon. Gives me temperance value as well. Looking for the flush. I'm never going to have... Bro, with this burger for Ancient Joker is so bad purely because I'm never going to have flush in my telescope ever. It's always going to be high card in my telescope, just because I'm cycling hands to find this shit. Which maybe is fine, but on Plasma deck, it's a little worrisome. Seeing Crystal Ball as a voucher you can buy in the shop throws me off so much. Classic Magic deck player. We have Walkie. Okay, Flush is in my telescope right now because it's 6 and 6 for highest played and pairs below Flush. So let's go Arcana pack into Celestial and we get a guaranteed Flush level. Let's go... No, I was going to say it could be a Star Angle, but I think it's just always Hermit there. Let's go in here, take the Flush level. Let's take Crystal Ball. Let's go next. Shock their target banning you. Are we talking about fucking Siege? I actually also took an Eternal Burger today, which ended up not being the play as Trib showed up a bit later. I mean, Econ, man. You got that Econ for your deck fixing. It was absolutely the play. You're our top frag. That's a little concerning, seeing as I've never played Siege in my entire life. But cool. Still miraculously in my telescope, I believe. Yeah, 7. High cards about it. Overtake it, though, is the issue. Streamer, I have an idea for the next stream YouTube thumbnail. Rotate your usual thumbnail by 90 degrees. That's going to be a no, chat. That's going to be a no. Soul and Arcana pack, you guys think? There's a Trib in here? That's terrible. Shock topping? Yeah, sure, man. Likely story. What the fuck, man? Let's go for this just for hack retriggers, right? I need to reroll here. I need some kind of technology. Okay, that's not it. I'll keep myself at 50 bucks. But I need something to take a bit of the pressure off. Mark is a little annoying. I think it's fine though. No low spades here is a little bit tragic. I do get a lucky card, so I'll put that here in case it triggers. Tragic. That's not looking great. We do have 4 spades here, which is kind of sick. I guess we used a Zaguardo, so that maybe ended up saving us. Still no low spades, though. Brother, what? Okay. $11. Sun card is not it. Reroll surplus definitely is. Let's go Jumbo Arcana. We have Strength. We have Magician. No low cards in hand is kind of cringe. Let's sell this and pop the Judgment. Just see what's in the box. Shoot the moon. Ass. YouTube thumbnail. I'm offended as someone who cut off the tip of their thumb today. How did you manage to do that, bro? I hope you're okay. Holy shit. I'm gonna take 1 reroll here. See, like, that's fantastic for a red seal, but it also shuts off my last Joker slot, so I think I gotta dodge this. It's also a rental. This is kinda poopy, I'm not gonna lie. I think I low-key have to dodge. Can I play something here that does not put high card further into my telescope? I guess if I play the pair. We have all hearts, though. So I guess we'll do this. I'm offended as someone who's a tube. Hello? What do you mean? High card is in my telescope forever and always. Shock, you'd definitely be a Sledge mute main. Maybe. I don't know what that means. So do I just not have hearts in the deck? I also don't have diamonds in the deck, but that's not stopping me from hitting all of those fucks. Yeah, that's GG. I mean, we have the Molt 2 in hand, which is really nice for Ancient Joker specifically, but Hold that thought. We get a lot of retriggers here. The way you said low-key with a British inflection and deeply disturbs me. Dude, I've been doing that for, like, forever, to be fair. I don't know what you're on about. This is a card sharp angle. Can we rip 2 flushes in the same blind? Probably not. Maybe if one's off suit and then we rip an Ancient Joker flush as our second flush. Probably we can do it. Card sharp's better than shoot. Well, I know we're taking it here because shoot is just doing jack shit, but I don't know how happy I am about it. I think it's fine. We get a lover's card and a death card. Pog. Let's do one of these. That makes my life a bit easier. Take this because flush is still in my telescope. No, it's not. I lied. My bad. All right, we'll take it. We're taking the sharp. You're on spades, which is really awkward because I can't play a second flush here. I guess I do have a lot of spades. We'll rip the pair here. We'll try to rip a clubs flush first. And then we'll try and get a spades flush on the backswing. I think that's pretty achievable. Okay, maybe not. Okay. We got one of these. And then I need spades. I have 3 hands and there's 11 in the deck. That seems pretty achievable. Unlucky. Was there another card that I could have enhanced besides it doesn't really matter, does it? I still have... Spades are still the most prominent suit in my deck. So I think it doesn't matter. I think we just always miss it there. 3 teammates died to a C4. That's huge. That's huge! Draw just not on point there a little bit. Am I wild for saying we shouldn't have gone with the Ancient Joker there? I think that was a rocky pivot, chat. I think the Ancient Joker is where we fucked it. I think especially with a card sharp on 6 hands, if we just keep going with the pairs, we're fine. I'm literally going to copy that seed and play it as pairs later. The Ancient Joker was not the play. I think I was right initially. I mean, the first time I just didn't even consider taking it, which was wrong because I was about to pass it up without even acknowledging it. But I think the Ancient Joker suggestion by chat was not the play. I mean, the card sharp is kind of some hindsight is 2020 type shit, but if we just keep going with pair, probably we're completely fine to win. Especially so with the card sharp, but just like in general. Why not just keeping money? Because the chips from the bull are not gonna... If we're getting the chips from the bull and the Ancient Joker score, we're keeping our score square, which is like not that good. We need to spend a little bit of money to get Ancient Joker online. I wouldn't have even kept Hack long enough for it to work with Ancient. I mean, that's kind of fair. I was thinking more along the lines of keeping it for like Todd or something. No, I think low-key just the Ancient Joker pivot was not the play. All right, 0-1. Plasma deck, though, so that's kind of expected. Excuse me. All right. Next in line is Abandoned, because, yeah, nobody has redeemed another deck. So I'm paying out the prediction. Next in line is Abandoned. Another Jamble. We're running it back on Abandoned. We're getting her. I love Abandon Deck too. Abandon Deck is huge. Ancient Retrigger wins if we could just get past this ante a bit more. Yeah, but it's more work than we needed to do. Again, especially hindsight is 2020 with the card sharp. It's more work than we needed to do than just spamming pairs. Seriously, I cut off the tip of my thumb today and I was going to make jokes about it, but I'm not creative enough to come up with anything good. Chat got anything. That's a very optimistic way of looking at things. Excuse me. At least you just lost the tip. I hate to say it, but +2. Ancient is riskier now, but wins late. Chips is secure now, but could fall off a bit later. I mean, with Telescope, though, does it? Telescope 6 hands? I don't know. I'm saving the seed and replaying it later. Let me pull up a notepad document. Because I have it in my clipboard now. Bang, plasma, pairs, angle. Okay. Shock, lock in. I bet 5K on you. Hey, I got you, bro. I got you. No worries whatsoever. No worries whatsoever. Who's got 1.99 thumbs and a great sense of humor? This guy, huge. Sends Fortress, W deep cut. That's not a deep cut, but like for this community it is. I can't gamble, but I'm a believer. Appreciate you. Many thanks. All right. I've talked about this in the YouTube videos for Abandon Deck before. This is an example of where I wouldn't go for it, but I think generally you always go for Full House on Abandon Deck. I think I might still go for it here. Yeah, I ran like, I don't know how probable it actually is to get a winning Full House on Abandon Deck first blind, but I was just like super curious about it one night when I couldn't sleep. So I ran like 30 games of just blind 1 Abandon Deck Gold Stake on my phone, and Full House for the first blind seemed to be just as consistent, if not, well, it's more consistent than Flush, specifically because Flush on Abandon Deck only wins in one hand if you get the highest flush possible, but it seemed to be the most consistent win in one hand strat. Like, very rarely do you get punished for it. So I think you always go for Full House on Abandon Deck opener, but I'm not sure. Decent Joker on Abandoned. I mean, yeah, it's just a bus angle here, right? Bus angle, and then we play, like, if we get good chips, we play pairs. If we don't, we play, like, 3 Oaks. Because 3 Oaks are pretty achievable on the Abandoned Deck. But, yeah, bus first shop is pretty stellar, dare I say. If you do Abandoned, you play Full House. Everyone knows it. Just to feel something, maybe. I remember I had a YouTube video where I played Full Houses on Painted Deck, and I'm not gonna lie, as much as I will always spout that Full Houses suck in Gold Stake. Oh, you're talking round 1. I'm stupid. Straight never wins, flush rarely wins, or you can just sack a 4 Oak. A 4 Oak or straight flush. I was like strush. What the fuck? Straight flush. I think we just go next. We got a +3 ride the bus. Let's go 2 pair here. Gren lost my set for me, but got kind of effed by the seed, and I didn't really care either way considering the stakes. So yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. Well, I hope the match was at least fun to watch, man. Are straights workable on Abandoned? Haven't really tried, but I'm curious. Workable enough to win on the majority of seeds? I think my answer would be I don't know, but they're certainly more workable than on other decks. So, like, you could probably play them and be fine. Stencil gives us a lot of early game stability. Do I need to spend the $8 on a stencil, though? This also kind of hurts my bus scaling, right? I think the stencil's bait, right? Straight is very good on abandoned. Straights are workable on abandoned. Twitch chat is saying straights are good on abandoned, which seems intuitive. Straights feel more dependent on finding a blue seal than anything else. That's kind of fair. I think we low-key... Oh, especially with telescope in the shop. I would like to be able to buy this if I can. I think I dodged the stencil here. I think this is bait. Could take a tower card, maybe. Nah. Basically guaranteed to draw a straight at least once per blind. It's bad on small blind, otherwise it's good. Right. We're talking about like long-term strats, I'm assuming. Not like round one. Literally everyone I know who likes abandon says straights are workable on abandon. Right. Doc said stencil is always perishable technically, and I agree. Yeah, I would say that's a very fair take. 5% chance for winning flush, 0% chance for winning straight on abandoned. Right. So I think you just always rip the full house, which is weird because I feel like I've seen like Doc and like other gold stakes streamers not try and rip the full house on abandoned. So I don't know if that's just like, you know, just out of like a pattern that they developed, or if they like actually don't go for it, but like I don't know. Enters Balatro community, something about straights being abandoned. Yeah. +2. The Todd is really good on abandon, right? As just like a general chips joker. Even if we're only playing pairs, this is just a +62 chips. But if we play 3 oak, which I think is super feasible, it's a +93. And if we play 2 pair, it's a +120 and some change. I like the Todd here. It's a Uranus card to go right with it as well. Maybe we just rip 2 pair on abandoned deck. Go for the Todd angle. Let's do it. Can you pass me some TP real quick, Sir Shock? Hello? Imagine not playing single stencil only run on gold stake. Couldn't be me. Could not be me either. Oh, not playing it. Never mind. That is absolutely me. What are we on about? Gonna sack a couple of hands here to scale the bus. I'm only gonna sack one, honestly. I would like some money. If I can come across an econ joker, I would like to be able to splurge on the telescope. So I would like as much money as I can get my hands on to see if that is going to end up being the case. I think here I'm just not ripping the telescope, and I think I'm just going in here. Deja Vu could be a thing with a Todd. We also have Gold Seal. I think Gold Seal is low-key better. I think we're not going to need chips for quite a long while. I think let's rip the Gold Seal on... I guess we put it on a lower card because, like, Hack exists. So maybe Gold Seal 5. I like that. Hook action? That's fine. Rip a straight. Gold Seal could make Telescope better to take. I guess. I think it makes it not good enough. But maybe. If we find it every round, it is. But there's still not a guarantee, even on Abandoned deck, that we find it every round. Shock, I'm about to take the shot. For not Deja Vuing the 8. No, I'm never doing that, bro. Mime. Maybe if I had gold cards or blue seals, this would be fire, but it's a rental, so fuck no. Okay. Now I could see it. Now I could see it, especially on Abandoned deck. Now I could see the line. I mean, listen, it's Abandoned deck. I think I low-key just rip the rental Mime here, even with 1 gold card. I can put gold on a 3 for the Odd Todd hack angle. I think I literally just rip a Mime. Absolute worst case scenario, we eat some interest on this, but like this pays for itself if we find a singular gold card. If you ever considered a Deja Vu there, you might be multiplayer brain, seek help. Listen, I considered it, but I moved past it. Okay, that shows growth. That shows growth. That's character development, all right? Pair of aces probably wins here. So let's look for the Jold card and or the Jold seal. We find the Jold seal. I'll rip that as a high card just because I want the money. That also pays for the rent on the mime. Okay, what is 2 pair with 2 odd Todd hits getting me? 28 hundo. This is a pretty good start. $4. I want to see how many chatters expect you to find a way to crash the bus. I mean, I've done it before, man. This is definitely possible. I keep thinking there's like a bug on my light fixture, but I think I'm just schizophrenic and I'm seeing things. Water also makes mime worse here. I think I go next and just try and hold for econ. Immediate gold card. That's pretty fire. I'm just gonna ship the pair here. Ship this as well. Try and find that gold seal. Ship this pair. There he is. Okay. Now I can go for like 2 pair. Pog. That's all the value in my deck, so just get me out. Nice. He strengths a 10 and plays a straight flush. Probably. Oh, so good. Let's go. Pog, pog, pog. Kind of close there. That wasn't our last hand, right? Or am I tripping? Another Jold card. I mean, we just always take that because of mime, right? Let's go. Do I want the Celestial pack or do I want the Hieroglyph? Hieroglyph feels awkward with a scaling Joker. But it gives me more gold money. So I'm honestly considering it. Boss is the water. Crazy that Local Thunk made a deck that is minus $36. So true. So true. Midas Mime synergy for real, for real. Absolutely. Pareidolia. We just look for the Pareidolia and then the mask pays off. I think I'm gonna take Hieroglyph here. I feel pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Let's sack the first hand. Let's sack the second hand. Really want to look for some econ if I can. That works. That pays my rent. Wild that it made it past Alpha Branch. Minus $36 also divides your molt by 8. True! How did this get through beta testing, bro? How did this make it into the final game? Crazy. I've been taking Hyromore 2 recently. To be honest, I'm still not sure if it's better than skipping, but it feels more fun. More fun, minimum. I think it's pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. Do I want... Another mime would be fire just for money right now, but it would be another rental mime. Do I... Like, I'm taking something here just to not lose my entire ass on the pack, but the invis feels kind of bad, dare I say. We'll put a pin in that. I think we let it eat some money for one round just to see if maybe next shop there's something that we really want to copy with it, but I think probably I'm gonna sell it before it pops. I'll take it for like some speculative value right here, but I'm not expecting to get much out of it. We only hit 1 Jold card. That's okay. It still pays both of my rents, keeps me above interest cap. So I'm chilling. Pyro is just dog shit director's cut, which ends up being fine. Yeah, I guess so. Squimbo's cool. Sixth Sense is also cool. Do I need the Squimbo if I'm playing the Todd? I guess I could play both for right now, no? Let's take both. Okay, looking for 6s now. I get a gold seal in my hand. We'll hold that thought for a moment. There's... How much does this pair get me? This pair surely gets me out. This 2 pair surely gets me out at that. So let's ship this for the Spectral. Incantation. That only rocks if it gives me gold. If this gives me any gold whatsoever, it rules. Otherwise, it kind of sucks. I want to see how much a max 2 pair gets me. Max 2 pair is 69.93. I forgot to scale the Square Joker. That is my bad. Original Gangsta. Eternal Stencil. Let's go in here. Another Jold card. I might take the Uranus level over the Jold card. I'm not sure. Jold cards feel very generically good, but I wouldn't mind my score being a little better. I think we're fine on Econ. I think I low-key take the Uranus card here. Wait for the speculative hologram? Wait, you're cooking. They should add Shaq to Balatro. True. So true, bestie. I could I could strength 2s here just to get more Todd hits. Or I could magician card some things. Or, yeah, I think I'm just strengthening here. Could have strength the gold seal into another 6. Which is a line. And that's all I'll say about that. These are all 10s, right? Because I don't have anything higher than a 10. So this is a 4 oak. I feel like that's kind of useful knowledge. We missed the 6th sense. Gonna rip a pair for for Square Joker. Missed the gold again. I guess I'll rip another for Square Joker. Okay, now we get the gold, so I'll play the 2 pair and we're chilling. Streamer aces exist, streamer? Yeah, but they're not re-triggered by Todd, right? Yeah, I think we just take a naked magician. That's fine. Any other context, that's the, dare I say, the wildest statement that has been said. I'll make some more gold, sure. Lupus? True. Glass 8, wild 6, gold 4. You could convince me to take a random gold 4 with Mime. Let's do it. As in, you said these cards are all 10s. Oh, yeah. True. You are correct, Mundo. That's really nice, actually. Maybe we stop doing 2 pair on that note. I would have to ditch either the Mime or the 6th sense here. Or honestly, maybe the Squimbo. I think we don't ditch the Squimbo immediately. I think if we take this trio, our lives are pretty easy as long as we find planet cards. I think we pretty much just pivot here. And I think I sell the 6th sense to do so. We can go 3 oak, just spam 3s. I mean, we're on a Bannon deck, bro. We have 40 cards. We can 3 oak spam with pretty much whatever we want. But 3s is the most consistent line, right? Because we have 6 of them in the deck. Only 1 of them is gold. No, 2 of them are gold. I mean, even so. Ditching 6th sense feels a little bad, to be fair. But I think Mime is more value, and I think Square Joker... Odd Todd I need for right now, but I think Square Joker is probably better late game. So I think I kill 6th sense, and I think we just take this trio and pivot. That seems fine. I could just take the skip tag. I think that's not worth, but it is an idea. It's worth if we never see a blue seal in our lives, but other than that, I think it's almost assuredly not the play. Let's do these. I don't know if I want to play that immediately. I mean, I've kind of set myself up to where I have to. I have 2 out of my 4 gold cards in hand. This is fine. I have 3 gold cards in hand now. Let's just ship it. Still more Todd triggers than just pairs as well. Joker idea, race car driver. Each consecutive blind one in one hand gives the Joker times 0.75 molt. That's just broken, is it not? That seems so punishing. Nah, I had the opposite reaction. Because it makes it's like, it's punishing if you fuck it up, but its own condition rewards itself, right? It's busted if you can outscale. Well, that's what I'm saying. You just don't take it when you know you can't outscale. But if you know you can outscale, then it's just an auto win button because its own condition makes its condition makes its own condition easier to fulfill, right? So it's just like a really good, in like a scaling Joker-esque sense, it's really good because like obviously bus is really good, but you don't take bus if you're like, you know, if you're like X amount of, if you're like anti-6, you never take bus, right? Race car and card sharp. True. I think we take Burger over Todd, right? Is there any reason not to? It scales the bus more, it scales the Squimbo more. The only reason not to would be if I'm afraid of dying right now. But I think if I have 6 hands, I'm like almost assuredly not. The arm is a little troublesome. The arm wants me to not take Celestial Packs here, which kind of sucks. I think we just take the Burger over Todd. And now we're just locked 3 oak. Tempe action. It's over square, you think? I could see either. That's funny, but I don't think we get it to do the thing. It's pretty early, actually. Maybe we can get that to do the thing. I only have 2 lucky cards. I want to take it, but I think it's inconsistent. We could take it over Squimbo and just pray that we get planet levels. I think that's probably not it. Todd is 93 chips. It's really hard for Square to get there. Not if we're anti-4 and have 6 hands, though, right? Like, Todd is better for right now, but if we're anti-4 and we have 6 hands from the Burger, Squimbo gets there in, like, an ante, right? Shock just doesn't like Race Car Joker because he's a pair spammer. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I think it's a really good idea. But I do think it's also broken. But sometimes that's okay. Go for 8s, 5s, I guess, because we have the lucky. Ship a pair, right? Meow. Probably I'm also using this Chariot. I should have scaled the Squimbo. I'm already throwing. Continue to go for the ranks that I said. I mean, even that on a high card is, like, not bad. I guess I'm going for 5s now. Nah, I should ship this gold. Keeping this gold is very, very his greed sickens me type shit. Let's go. Does 2-pair win without Todd? I feel like it doesn't. Let's go 2-pair here. Just to try and get, like, 1 gold card in my hand. Okay, that's good enough for me. Now I go steal 3, ship the 3 oak. Okay, so Glumbus would have already given us X-Molt if we took it. I still think it was bait. But it does feel a little bad getting the Molt trigger right away. Eternal Burger, not taking the purple seal ever. I mean, this is just my final lineup, is it not? I don't even know why I'm taking Buffoon packs. If I have Steel, I think Mime is just in the final lineup, right? Even if it is rental. Arm would kind of blow if I didn't get scammed on planet levels already, but here we are. I should do this and just look for 3s because we have more 3s. It probably means that I'm shipping gold, but that's fine. We level down the 2-pair, but that's not in the cards for endgame anyway, so that's fine. I could do this. I'm shipping gold here, but I'm keeping 1 in hand. I'm lining myself up for another 3 oak on the backswing, and I'm keeping my steel. I think this is the best play. I guess the steel really doesn't matter when I don't have planet levels. I think we rip in can. I mean, to be fair, I don't know why I'm holding it, but I don't think it was necessary. We're immediately rewarded for Hieroglyph Burger with this grabber. This grabber probably is just GG. Dude, there have been, like, no Celestial packs. What the hell is going on? There have been, like, 0. I need a blue seal, like, immediately. Scheisse. Let's take you, because you're at least really nice. The Chad is like okay. Flint really sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I think we can definitely play around it, but it's kind of buns. Where Venus? That's what I'm saying. Donde está Venus, dude? Ship the gold. Let's... Okay, I have a 3 oak, but I don't want to ship that one, if I'm being honest, so I'm going to get greedy with it. Now, we probably just end up shipping this, and then I can keep my other gold in hand if I find it. My one other gold card. I could do 3 oak 9s, I guess, if I do one of these. And then maybe I can keep my gold. I doubt it, but it's a thing. Okay, now I can keep 1 gold anyway. How much is this scoring? With the ×3, I think this is a lot, right? It's probably comparable to our 2-pair score right now, ×3, but I didn't peep my 2-pair score because I'm a fuckwit. I think with the points that we're putting up from just random bullshit hands, probably I just continue to scale the Squimbo. Here I can just do this, right? And then I keep 2 gold and we get out. There's 1 more gold card in my deck, but I don't mind missing 1. As long as I'm making money. Squimbo grows. Squimbo does indeed grow. This is why I'm saying it was Squimbo over the Todd. I mean, we did get, like, super bailed because of the grabber, but we've had this guy for, like, what, 2 blinds, and he's went from 24 to 68, as opposed to the Todd is still, like, 93 max if we're trio maxing. Could be a Vamp angle if we rip Incan. I think that's usually pretty bad. Because the majority, if we had, like, more just, like, bullshit enhancements like bonus and molt and stuff like that, I think it'd be a fine angle here, but Vamp Zucking on gold is kind of buns. Ramen, no discards. Yeah, Ramen's a good angle here. I'm hesitant to get rid of the Mime specifically because we have like no planet levels, and if we see a blue seal, then the Mime is like kind of indispensable. But maybe with 7 hands, Squimbo, we don't even really need planet levels. I don't know. This pack is not the greatest, dare I say. I guess we go this. We already have a shitload of 3s in the deck, so I can make 1 more 3 out of this 2, and then... I guess it does... I guess, like, Odd Todd doesn't matter, right? So maybe I just strength aces and try and strength them into 2s. So let's do one of these. I'm gonna do this first, because I kind of want the strength in my Fool. I think you use Incan, then see what to strength / glass. Dude, I don't even want to use Incan. Like, can I be honest? I think Incan is kind of unnecessary. Incan's only really cool if it gives me gold, I think. Other than that, I don't really care. I think it just crowds the deck more, which maybe on 7 hands, I don't care. Almost assuredly on 7 hands, I don't care, but, like, regardless. We could take Ramen here. Ramen brings our total X-Molt to ×6, and we have 7 hands. I could be convinced. Because we're physically unable to discard here, right? The only problem is we get immediately punished if we get blue seals, but it is what it is. This also cuts into our econ, but maybe we don't need econ. Salsa with the hydrate, I got you. Death? Yeah, for blue seals, I guess that's fair. Yeah, let's rip the Ramen. Bang. Oh, Ramen's really nice into this boss, actually, as well. So probably it was always the play. Let's go for one of these. I feel like the 3 oak just wins right off the bat now that we're at ×6 molt. Bum-ass pairs making 8k. Yeah, no, it definitely does. I think we just go for value. On Abandon, we should hopefully find blue seal consistently enough anyways. I mean, yeah, but, like, that's what I'm saying, because, like, then Mime is, even on 1 blue seal, is, like, exponentially more planet cards, right? And we're anti-5, and we have 0 planet cards, but also we have, like, a really good amount of chips from Squimbo anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter. So 3 oak is 40k. And I can, with 7 hands, I can realistically find probably bare minimum three oaks. So we're doing pretty all right. How many 7s do I have? 4. I don't think I need a gold seal. I have a bunch of gold cards, right? W voice crack. Dude, the planet card situation. Somebody get Charlie on the line. The planet card situation is crazy, dude. Where the fuck have they gone? They're nowhere to be found, bruv. $10k a hand on Flint on unscaled high card is disgusting. I think if I'm making this many points with bummy hands, I just full scale Squimbo. No gold seal, no other gold card, but that's fine. My PC lagged for a second. I thought I was going to crash. I was going to freak out because this is actually a pretty good run. Telescope? You basically are him with like tied up hair. Wait, I missed the joke. Telescope would be really cool if I could find some damn celestial packs, dude. There's nowhere to be found in this bitch. Tella is bad. I'm still ripping it, dude. We need planet levels, and I have the money. Oh wait, no, because we're just playing bullshit hands. Fuck, it's fine. Now I just play nothing but three oak. I lock in now. Trust. How far is it from my Tella? Pretty damn far. Pair pivot. Yeah, Tella was bad. That was an impulse buy. I don't think I need random gold. Random blue seal, however. You fuck. Finally! We're level 2. We're unstoppable now. Pog, pog, pog. Hell yeah. You were on about moist critical on the planet situation? Oh, yeah, true. I'm low-key just gonna ship this for the $3. In-can is worth an extra $1? How do you mean? I'm confused. Oh, interest. It's so funny because level 2 might be all you need. I mean, like, yeah, we are in a pretty good spot. Good morning, Shock. How are you, dog? Good evening for me, Jaden. I'm doing all right, man. No complaints here. How are you? I did not think that 2-pair would win, but I guess we do have levels. Yeah, Loki, I'm selling this for cool. Fire. Fire. All right, we're investing in pairs. Since we can't seem to hit the Venuses. Death card? Probably. $15 temperance, or I can death gold 3s. I mean, let's just make our game plan more consistent. No, this is also just money. Let's death a gold 3. What do I have the least of here? I think aces, but I want to keep the steel. Actually, steel doesn't matter now because we don't have mime, right? I could death an ace here and not care. What's our suit distribution looking like? I guess I death a diamond here. I'm deathing an ace. I don't think we need steel. Full kit. Shock isn't beating the pairs allegations. True. Squimbo makes us pretty hand agnostic, if not for the eternal trio. Yeah. I mean, we're still kind of hand agnostic. It's just maybe a little awkward. We could probably still play pairs here with the burger, in all honesty, but we were bestowed a trio, so I think I'm going to play into that. But, like, level 3 pair here is what? 21 grand. We could absolutely play pairs here and not be sad whatsoever. But it's abandoned deck. Come on. Eventual I counter prep trust. I mean, do we even need it, dare I say? I feel like no. Me when I can't draw a 3-oak or literally any of my value cards except for that 1 gold. Holy shit. Abandoned deck pairs. Dude, I'm not trying to do pairs. We have a trio, okay? But Venus is refusing to show up. So a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Like, you can't blame me. You can't blame me, chat. You actually cannot. This telescope is murdering me. Look at what this telescope is doing to the family. Now we go 4-oak. True. Single player flowchart pairs. Yeah, true. Q gold stake pairs. Fire flowchart, bro. Yay! I have 4 of like every rank except for 6s and aces. Fuck off with the blue. Yeah, so let's just do this. I guess I want to make diamonds for right now, right? Because probably all these gold cards are proccing. I can do one of these. We just death 3s? Yeah. Can do one of these for the pair. Actual 4-oak angle? No. Trust. We're doing 3-oak. We're actually doing pairs, but trust, we're doing 3-oak at some point. Watch Focus Shock stream, looks inside, pair runs. I mean, that's like any gold stake player, though. No. Except for Raffle, because Raffle just engagement farms with Ghost deck. Which, like, honestly kind of based. If you don't see Venuses, you just spam Mars. Yeah, we could at this point. Or we could take the 16th Mercury card that's been... See, this is why I play pairs. Everybody gives me so much shit for playing so many pair builds. This is why, bro. When I try not to play pairs, they're forced upon me. I can't do anything about it, chat. I can't. Raffle stream today was entirely Ghost deck. Shocker! Smash like. Shocker! No shade, but like, bro literally only plays Ghost deck. It used to be a meme, but now it's like damn near also almost exclusively. He almost ended stream due to rage bait. I'm surprised he didn't put us in black deck or yellow deck corner. Just classic Raffle things happening. You can just skip the pack? Nope. 75% Ghost, 25% Plasma. That's true. That's true. He also does throw in a... What's the other one that he throws in periodically? Checkered. He'll throw in Checkered periodically, and he'll throw Yellow. Ghost deck is kind of ass, honestly. It's mostly just hype moments and aura. Ghost deck is just... Ghost deck is literally just, like, banking the entire run on coin flips, right? Because Ghost deck is fire if you get a fire good... if you get, like... pretty much any stickerless Joker in the first shop that doesn't just blow ass, then Ghost deck is just like free. But if your first couple of shops are filled with just like bullshit, then you're just blocking stuff in the shop with spectral cards that usually don't matter. So it's a real gambler's fallacy deck, which I guess is why Raffle plays it a bunch. Real gold stake people play blue. Bro, you're saying that Espa V is not a real gold stake person? That's... Rage bait or not, trolling or not, that is just flat out not true. Ghost deck is a top deck still? Yeah, pretty much. I think we just cryptid gold 3s. Blue seal, trust, motherfucker. I found more Venus cards in the shop than I have from Celestial packs. This is crazy. Mr. Imperfection with the follow. Welcome in. Good username, honestly. I like that. Squimbo at 176, by the way. Kind of wild. Let's rip this. 134? I like it. The day SPV clicks on a deck other than yellow is the day the universe crashes. True. Collapses. I got a higher streak than him by 1. Triggered is an Unk meme now, apparently. Triggered, dare I say, has been an Unk meme for the past, like, so many years. We have planet cards. Oh my god, I'm planet blocking. I'm blocking it. I'm blocking it so good. Another Mercury card for the boys. Shut up. Dude, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you. It's an Unk meme. You don't have to be happy about it, but embrace reality, man. It's an Unk meme. I'm shocking it. I'm shocking it. I'm bombing the messenger. Doesn't Doc have the highest live streamed streak with 60? I'm not I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know. Yes, and he also does it rotating, so it doesn't count. Rotating counts more. What the fuck are you on about? What? What are you talking about? Rotating counts more. Huh? Actually, rotating deck streaks don't count for gold stake. What? Counting for what good decks are? Hello? What are we on about, bruv? Streamer, have you considered taking trading card for eventual flush 5 pivot? Streamer? True. Yeah, I missed it. It's over. I mean, I'm never putting 3 oak in my telescope at this point. I'm just scaling the Squimbo. Full kit. Full kit. I'm going to do this because I'm shit scared of losing, but I think we could have shipped a high card and been plus $3. But it is what it is. I miss when Sizak did 15 deck speed runs. I mean, that takes a lot out of people, dude. Plus, he's busier now in general, but, like, dude, I cannot see myself having fun with that. Rotating gold stake is so easy, I can do it asleep. So true, random YouTube chatter. So true. Remember one time he accidentally let his dagger eat the stencil, and he was just like, I'm gonna go get food, and walked off with the timer running. So based, bro. So based. Realest person alive for doing that. 15 deck speedruns sound punishing. It's not even that they're punishing. It's just literally like, bro. To sit down and play a 15 deck speedrun, even if you get like an astonishing score, I'm talking like better than world record, I'm pretty sure. It is like bare minimum a 3-hour investment. And that's like bare minimum. That's like if you're goated. Realistically, it's like 4 or 5 hours. I don't know how people have fun with that. Just personally, I could not see myself doing it. I'm just doing this because this is going to get annoying. And I want to keep at least some gold value. Blue Seal Pog! Bare minimum 330 for most people. That's what I'm saying. Zach is job hunting, but he was going for 330-ish. Yeah. If you fail one mid-run, like so much time down the drain, right. Skip action. Pog could also take a strength here, but nope. Is Crimson Heart bad? Crimson Heart's actually... if we just go full hog 3 oaks and don't like worry about keeping gold in our hand, Crimson Heart's probably not that bad. It's also a 1 in 5 that it just hits some random shite that we don't care about. I think I'm just doing this again. There was just a new world record today set by Pugman 303. Damn, that's huge. GG's to Pugman. Also fantastic username. That's fire. If you fail a run on good pace, it's just 2 hours of your life gone. That's why I don't do E-runs or Nanenf. Yeah. You just wait for the burger to get debuffed to play Three Oaks. I mean, we need to play Three Oaks regardless, right? Oh, I guess not for the trio, huh? Well, now we have planet levels, so I would still like to, but it's, I guess, kind of a marginal difference at this point. Okay, this is last shot before boss, right? Yeah, so I just need to spend all of my money here. Nope. That helps. Even if only marginally. Nope. Burger debuff. Oh! Oh, it's so easy. Oh, it's so easy. Oh, it's so easy. I have no plus molt here, so this is not gonna win. Oh, it's so easy. And guess what? I'm getting the pair level on the win. I don't give one fuck. Nope, never mind. I'm getting the 3 oak level. All right, I'll shut up. Easy claps. Most played hand pair. Pair gaming, poster child of pair gaming, right here. Right here. Pugman said that they were on pace for sub 3 hours but died on the last deck. That's actually tragic. That's still like huge for a world record though. That's awesome. GG's to Pugman. Masterful pair build as usual, sir. I'm actually like this much sad that I didn't get to play as much 3 oak as possible, but also like a plus 240 Squimbo is hilarious, so I'll take it in stride. You know? Should have taken a face card so you could have crashed the bus. That would have been funny. Pair build that levels 3 oak more? Exactly. I think they were both the same level, right? Win is a win. A win is indeed a win. Based chatter. Based chatter. All right. We're going to go... Do we want to do more gold stake or do we want to rotate to PVZ? Not even reaching stuntman level chip with burger, actual trash joker. Is that 240, bro? What do you want from me? 240. 240. What's after abandoned? Checkered. Is it Zodiac? No, it's not Zodiac. It's checkered. Up to y'all. Up to y'all. Can we get a black deck for the hose? Nope. Stuntman is 250 from the moment it's bought. Couldn't have kept as much gold, man. It's the Raffle warm-up deck? True. True. Red percent checkered? Fuck no. What do you mean? Red percent checkered? Hell nah. Hell nah. Gonna make me spend points? I guess, man. Chat, are we PVZing or are we doing more gold stake? It's up to y'all. Red percent checkered is probably not that hard. Jupiter is red. Jupiter is not red. All right, we got a black deck redeem, so we'll do black deck if we want to continue gold staking. Otherwise, we'll save that for tomorrow beginning a stream. Everybody in chat has spontaneously died the moment I ask about PVZ, so I'm assuming we're just going to keep running gold stake. Stake your gold. All right, let's run a prediction on black deck then. Payout? Yeah, I got y'all. All right, same prediction, black deck, gold stake. Rug pull incoming. Rug pull incoming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 1 What's PVZ? I don't know if you're trolling or not, but Plants vs. Zombies. We're like halfway through, like a quarter of the way through a Plants vs. Zombies 2 mod. No, there's new content, so we're not even that far into it, but we are a decent bit into it. For some reason, I feel doubting is the right choice this time. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can use the /poll command, but the poll doesn't actually go through. So you can't use it. Is what I'm hearing. What is my official win rate on Black Deck? It's about 30%. Honestly, dude. Honestly, 30% for Black Deck. Like, I'll take it. I'll take it. He's going to play Replanted without getting sponsored. I wouldn't play it if I got sponsored, bro. Maybe Streamer will rip a Trib anti-1 this time. It's happening now. You've willed it into existence. You've willed it into existence, surely. We're going to get Trib. Investment tag Big Blind. %of that was riffraff. True. If you can get 6 clean jokers by anti-2, it's auto win. Yeah, but like that's the issue. Hey, riffraff though. Riffraff Trib Big Blind investment tag. It's coming. The rug pull is here. The rug pull is here. Trust. I just did it with a rental mail-in. Huge. Huge. Rental mail-in is just fire, man. Obviously, I would rather it be regular mail-in, but like mail-in is mail-in at the end of the day. Can't wait for rental riffraff that pulls delayed Gratin drunkard. Hey, that's synergy, bro. And it's money on the Black Deck. That's still a good hit. That led to Vagabond in its easy mode. Well, we got one of the things that I wanted. Big Blind investment tag. Let's see if we can get out in one hand. I should have asked for that too. No shot. Straight flush for the boys. This has to be a good omen. Let me lock in. I'm not reading chat for a sec. Let me lock in. This has to be a good omen. Okay. Cash out one hand. Starkisser, we're not taking. That's never the play. We have a Sun card. We could Sun card skip investment tag, and then probably we're fine to beat the boss. But I think probably we just buffoon pack at that point. Yikes is all I have to say. Yikes. I think I'm still taking you. Is the Sun card more consistent here? The Sun card is more consistent for right meow. But it's less consistent for... It's more consistent for skip playing hook. But it's less consistent for every blind after that. Huge Black Deck Troubadour, 2 hands per round. True. Absolutely massive. All right, let's do one of these and let's bottom deck every single ace and pass away. How does that sound? Never mind. That's actually really nice. You also don't pay rent with the Sun. I would rather pay rent for a couple of blinds and not be dead than be fine for the boss blind, and then we get like nothing in our next shops and we die. Sizak with the raid. Appreciate y'all. Many thanks for that, Sizz. I hope your stream went well, my friend. Many thanks for the raid. I'm assuming we were multiplayering, but I don't really know with you anymore. You seem to do a lot, so maybe we weren't. Hope the stream went well, buddy, though. We 1v1'd. Huge. Who came out on top? Mods, appreciate you for the shout out. Many thanks. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you again for raid. Okay. Perishable rental, fortune teller. Okay. I say all the time that fortune teller costing $6 is like infuriating, but also the fact that this can have perishable is so annoying. I know it's retroactive, so it makes intuitive sense, but like, bro. Hello? Stop it. Make him $5. Even 4. Nah, make him $5. But perishable is infuriating. I've been dabbling, yes, but was doing multi tonight. Stressed about job stuff, but otherwise, well, I hope that improves, man. New multiplayer update where you can set your own cocktail. We did that today. Huge. That's awesome. I took 2 lives in the beginning, then he got me after that. That's always how they get you, man. That's how all these pros get you. They lull you into a sense of security, but they're actually just econ farming. And then you get clowned. Probably gonna take the Scholar here, right? It's either a Scholar or a Celestial Pack angle, but I think the Scholar I like better because it costs less money, essentially. And it's just like a dry Scholar, no tags or anything, which is kind of nice. I think I have to keep the Scholar here to not die. I said Scholar for this, didn't I? Sly Joker, Jesus. We get the Sly Joker here. I think I don't take anything else. Hieroglyph always makes me so sad on black deck because I just know I can't take it unless we find like a grabber. Excuse me. You were just leveling him up? True. I think we roll. I don't think we roll. Mega Buffoon I think is not worth, right? Even with rental tag, just because we get interest money. And I think that makes it like not worth in and of itself. It's something to consider. If we pay the rent, we're getting $4 in rental fees plus like maybe $1 of extra hand money. So figure a $5 cash out max. Do I want to spend that $5 on a Mega Buffoon and not being able to see the shop? I think probably not. Getting Jokers is good on black deck. Yeah, but the problem is not like the problem is less so than not seeing shop and missing money. The problem with this is like it's a coin flip, right? If we get either ass Jokers or just a bunch of Jokers with like rental tags from this Mega Buffoon, then we've effectively tossed money down the drain for literally nothing. If there was no rental, then it's bad, but playing the blind is kind of bad now and no guarantee you even win here. It's not guaranteed, but it's like decently in our favor. Always skip the big blind for voucher. No. Also, Sizak. Enjoy your food. I've been brain farting this entire stream, bro. Jesus. I have mad brain fog whenever because I like read a chat and then I read like the 4 chats below it and I like start formulating a response to those instead of the chat that I just read. Hope you enjoy your food, man. I appreciate the lurk. Hope the rest of your night goes well. I hope you sleep well when you do. Many thanks for the raid again. Anyway, I think we don't take the Mega Buffoon, honestly. It isn't a guarantee that we get out of this blind. That's 100% correct. We need to find... I guess we do need to find 2 aces to get out, so maybe that's a little scary. Does chat know if the skip tag Joker has a different queue than the shop? I want to say it does. I want to say it does. I could be completely mistaken. I want to say it definitely does. I think the skip tag is the same queue as packs, but not the shop. I think it would be the other way around, right? Because the packs in an ante are always scripted. So I think it's the other way around. Like, not scripted in the sense that, like, if you open the same pack every time, you're going to get the same things. But if you open the first pack, you're going to get the same thing every time. Like, in that specific queue, if that makes sense. So, if anything, I could see this pulling from shop queue, but I don't think it would pull from Buffoon pack queue. Not that I think it matters, because there's no way to, like, play around that unless we have, like, a seed analyzer pulled up, right? My intuition is saying play blind, but I guess we do kind of get... I mean, like, it's not guaranteed to win, but we can see roughly half of our deck. And even if we bottom aces, we can still get like flushes and stuff like that. I guess we would need, if we bottom all of our aces, we would need like 2 flushes, right? We would need 2 flushes if we bottom all but 1, and if we bottom all of them, we just lose. But how likely is bottoming every single ace? Not likely. I guess there's still a chance, but I digress. I guess if there's a chance, we're on a win streak, so we just always take the path of least resistance. The problem here is that, again, if we get scammed in this buffoon pack, then we're just fucked for big blind, because then we need to hit 2, maybe 3 aces. But that's just the risk that we take, I suppose. To the moon, a little awkward, but I don't hate it. We could go for a droll, scary face type of thing. Ditch the scholar so that... If we ditch the scholar here and then take to the... No, because we would need to take only droll then, right? Because we would be taking to the moon. To the moon I like as an econ source, but the rental is kind of weird. And also I would need to ditch scholar so that I'm getting more money from to the moon. Like an extra $2. Which could be dubious. I think if I don't take droll scary face here, I just die though, right? I guess not if I hit aces, but if I'm taking the to the moon line, then I'm selling scholar more than likely. I guess I could just eat 2 rental fees, but that feels pretty bad. But like it is something that I could do. I could also just ditch the sly joker and then go droll to the moon. And that way we're eating less rental. Less rent money. I don't know. Droll Joker also falls off like immediately, dude. Scary face is bad, but if we get like re-triggers, it's fine. And even on like pairs, like plus 60 is not nothing. If we play like 2 pairs, getting 120 off of this is a high roll, but it's still not nothing. But like Droll just falls off immediately after this ante, especially so on black deck. Jimbo? It's never Jimbo. We want the mole. We want Droll no matter what. As much as it pains me. As much as it pains me, we want Droll no matter what. Can I realistically get out if I pick the to the moon? If I sell Scholar, we play 1 flush. 1 flush with Droll is like 1,000 points on average, so I would need 500 points for the next 2 hands. 2 pair with Sly Joker, if we figure the average 2 pair gets us up to 50 chips, that's 200 points. So 2 pairs on the backswing of a flush doesn't even get us out. So I think the line is either we take Scary Face, go next, or we take To the Moon, but don't sell Scholar, go next. And either of those feels kind of bad. Let's just Scary Face, man. Okay, we'll go for the Diamonds flush. This, I believe, wins with Scary Face. I guess I can discard a little bit more here and see if we deck an ace. That's not what I meant. But that's fine. I think this doesn't win, but I think it gets me close enough. I won't sell the Scholar just yet in case I need that. Oh, that's really nice. I kind of want to sell the Scholar here. It's my boss. House. House is a little scary. I think I'm going to pay the rental fee just because I'm kind of shitting my pants. With Dr. House. Okay, what this would have been our first shop if we beat small blind. What would we have seen if we just ripped small blind? Hallucination Summit. That's a pretty damn good shop. Maybe we should have just ripped small blind, chat. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty damn good shop. I'm taking the Mystic Summit no matter what, and that I think gets us out in one hand. I really want this Hallucination as well. I think Eternal Hallucination is fine on black deck. The issue is this cuts into my econ like quite a bit. This is a $5. It's a $6 hallucination, right? No, it's a $5 hallucination. What am I on about? Maybe that's not too bad. But then it's also setting me back in terms of interest. I think if I had more money, I'd take this. If you drop Scholar, it's only $4. I mean, I guess, but I kind of don't want to do that, man. I kind of want to grasp onto any scoring that I have. It's black deck. Nice restable. Restable. Oh, I'm stupid. Is that a word? It is now. I really want this, but I just don't know if I can afford it. Like, I can afford it, but I don't know if I can afford it. You know what I mean? Dropping Scholar against House is interesting. That's also, like, kind of what I'm thinking. What I'm thunking. With the Summit, it's possible, but I don't love it. I'm not even really considering the House. I'm just considering, like, later blinds. I would like all the score that I can get my hands on with just black deck in general. I think I'm going to rip this, and we'll see if I get punished for it. All right, let's go here. Probably I'm not getting a flush, so I think I just say, never mind. Maybe. Oh, okay, cool. And I get the ace. Do I sell the Scholar here? I think no, man. Paying rent on it feels so bad, but I think I just can't give up scoring. Matador? I could take an Eternal Matador. Unfortunately, it does fuck all for me right now, so I'm not going to. But, I mean, if literally this boss is something where I could get it to trigger without fucking up my whole game plan, I would take an Eternal Matador just to, like, full stabilize here. Probably I take Celestial Pack. What am I playing with this build? 2-pair, surely. That boss blind is stinky. I mean, it's not really, though, right? We just won with, like, 5,000 points and some change with a flush, so this boss is actually kind of nice for us right now, if I just keep everything as it is. There could definitely have been worse. I think Wall is infinitely worse than Needle here. I want to take a pack. I am allowed to take the Celestial, so let's do that. Hermit, surely. Tragic. Let's go for the Uranus. Try to hit draws, I guess. I mean, we only need to hit one flush, right? That's not super infeasible. He says as he doesn't hit a flush. That's ominous. 5 bargain bin jokers and hallucination. I mean, that's just black deck, dude. That's just classic black deck. I need the ace. That flush did not win. Well, no, I have an Empress card. We're fine. Fucking tragic shop, dude. The shop blows ass. I haven't decided what to do with you. Paying rent on the Scholar feels bad if I can beat the Needle in one without it. I think I'm going to drop him here. I don't get extra molt from Joel Joker if I play 2-pair, so I think it's still always, albeit in kind of an awkward one, I think it's still always flush angle. No scary face hits. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I can still rip pair on the backswing with Sly Mystic. That's not nothing. Go for one of these. Yeah, this is fine. Calculated. Bang. Grimbo gift card. Gift card hallucination I could see working. Those are kind of the words of a gambling addict, to be fair, though. Those are somewhat the words of a gambling addict. But it's more, you know, hallucination gift card is more likely to have payoff than just gift card. This would be the easiest slot in of my life if it wasn't Eternal, but there's a little more brain power since it is. Grimbo is also a consideration, albeit I think kind of a bad one on 3 hands, anti-3. I do also kind of want this reroll voucher, but that feels greedy on the black deck, because probably, unless hallucination just like drowns me in wealth, I'm probably not going to have that much money to play around with when it comes to rerolls. Swashbuckler in pack. Grimbo is shit, Summit can't work. Oh, true. Well, yeah, no, that is bad for right now. Why? Why must you, especially on my black deck runs, why must you always be fucking perishable? This game sucks. He's always perishable when I need him to be eternal, man. Even rental. Fuck it. I would even take a rental chalkboard right now. What's our late game, by the way? We're ante-3 on black deck. We're still clawing for score, man. We'll figure that out when we get there. How are we scaling? We'll figure that out when we get there. This run is perishable. At least it's really safe for right now. Dude, like, I don't even want to take this, though, just on the prospect that it blocks itself. That's extremely unlikely to matter. But, like, bro. It's so annoying. We have a moon card in hand. I have to just take this. I want to get rid of Scary Face for gift card. I actually want to get rid of Droll for gift card quite badly. Now that we have chalkboard, I think I might. Take it and then sell it after Needle. Do we even want to sell it, though? Because, like, it is really good score. It'll block and you'll get card sharp? Maybe. I'm worried about blocking it, but realistically, like, that's such a multiplayer take. It's insane, realistically, right? Especially if we're not rerolling because we're kind of broke. It'll perish? Yeah, eventually. I guess I don't want to be relying on it then, but I would rather live for 5 rounds than live for 1, right? How do you beat Needle, though? Right now? We beat Needle with just Flush. Oh, if we're talking about dropping Droll, we still beat it with Flush. Don't we beat it with like anything with Empress? If we can hit the ×3 with chalkboard, we just beat it with like anything, right? Toss Mystic Summit, anything that contains a pair, we get plus chips, plus 15 ×3. Yeah, no, we shit on Needle here. Sell Hallucination and then buy a Baron streamer? Duh, true. Ante-3 is 1 ante too short for full skip. You don't need chalk, but it's safe for now. I mean, yeah. I know we don't need it right now. And I am concerned with blocking it, but like realistically, we're never running into another chalkboard, right? It's unlikely at the very least. Maybe I shouldn't say we're never running into it again, but it's unlikely that we run into it again. I do want this gift card though. Excuse me, and I think I dropped Droll for it. I don't know. It feels awkward, but it also feels kind of good with Hallucination. Can I afford to have 2 dead slots is the thing. If I hit Temperance, yes. If I don't hit Temperance, fuck no. You run into another one if you take gift card? Probably. This is one of the runs where nothing that we do feels good. That's just black deck gold experience. Unless you get a very good seed, nothing is going to feel good until you're like ante-7. And even then it cannot feel good. Dude, like, I don't know, man. How much is my Temperance value right now? 6, 7, 9, 12 bucks. Dude, I want this gift card, but we like if I just whiff Temperances and have shite luck, this is like so ass. I'm ripping it. I'm ripping it. Black deck diff, surely we're chilling. Let's sell the moon for a hallucination hit. Never punished. This pack blows ass, so I'm just gonna do this right now for literally just for the needle for chalkboard value. But I want reroll surplus. It cuts into my econ, but this does also get better if we get hallucination temperance to work. So maybe. I think I low-key take this. And then I can sack a tarot card to get $1 of interest. No pair on the top deck is concerning. Have I cut anything from my deck? No. So I just discard for, like, that works. Don't fuck me. Pog. This wins just by itself, right? Yeah. I think I need to use neither of these. So I think Empress is more useful to us right now. So we'll do this. And then this wins because we get Chalkboard Rock. Nice. Could have been hard punished for not keeping Moon there. I mean, especially after ripping a Moon, if we get hard punished for not keeping Moon there, that's just GGWP. Like, I don't give a fuck at that point. If we're looking at selling this chalkboard, we could go into Oops, and then Hallucination is guaranteed tarot cards. The problem is if I sell this chalkboard, we have, like, no strength going into these blinds. So I don't know how... I think this is Gigabait, right? I have no strength going into any of these blinds if I take this. I value Hyro more because chips. Yeah, but the majority of our jokers right now are chips, right? Hyro is more generically valuable, but in the context of the run, Emperor is better. Without the Blackboard, you scored like 2.5k, I think. Right, and that's not enough on Black Deck specifically. Keep in mind that was also with Scary Face proc, which doesn't always happen. No Hallu proc, punished for not keeping dice. I'll use that right now. Block with this guy. I think we dodged the oops. Fucking Tooth, man. Like, are we for real? Oh my god, dude. This is so cheeks. Classic Black Deck, man. I can't even get mad. I literally can't even get mad. That's just Black Deck diff. Also, Oops, you could argue, is better than Gift Card. Since we were debating the Gift Card being, like, speculative. $6. Photo Hack, they're both perishable. Fuck yeah. Love that. Let's rip a card sharp out of here. That's so buns. That is yet another example of bait. We could take it over exactly Scary Face here. But if I don't fill this, if I don't get this license online in the next like 2 rounds, I'm fucked though. And we're at 0. That's just not happening. That's just not happening. Even with Hallucination. Even with Dice Hallucination, that shit's not happening. I can't take either of these. This is tragic. I'm very sad. Standard I can take if I sell both of these goofballs to get back up to rent. Oh wait, no, gift card affects my consumables, so I can actually just take standard straight up here. Blue Seal. And strength. I don't know how much that actually matters, but it's cool. Blue Seal's cool. Hollow Glass is also interesting with Hallucination. Maybe that's how we win. I rather don't like that it's a hearts card. Actually, probably that's not how we win, because I can see the line here where we take the Hollow Glass Queen, we shit on the next 2 blinds, and then the 3rd blind that we take it, we fail to draw it at all, or its deathed counterparts if we've gotten that far, and then we just die immediately. So I think it's just always Blue Seal. Diamond Blue Seal is inconvenient right now. That's also true. Maybe it's gold then. Gold seems kind of stupid because we have Hallucination Gift Card, which is a 2-piece econ engine. If only we used like all those tarots earlier. What do you mean? Blue Seal is a longer term play. I'd still take it personally. I don't hate it whatsoever. It feels a little bad right now, but so does like everything. Let's ball up with that. This tooth is going to piss me off every time I see it. Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude. I'm going to keep it a stack. We're not making. We're not scoring enough to keep this Blue Seal in hand. Just going to rip the Band-Aid off, chat. I'm sorry. We are not making enough to keep this John in hand. That shit's not happening. Could go for a 2-pair angle here. It's more points. Okay. Another pair lined up on the backswing. Did you flip play and discard buttons just to mess with your muscle memory? No, it's a chat redeem. Loki, that would have been funny, though. Run feels doomed to me right now. We're grasping at straws, but ain't that the usual black deck run experience anyway? I mean, that's exactly it. We're grasping at straws until we hit something in our shop that makes us shit our pants, and then it's just like an auto win. That's just how black deck works. He likes it this way. What is that supposed to mean? You know what? Don't worry about it. Thank you, Hallucination. Very cool. Let's go for a Mars card. Guess I'll go fuck myself. Let's go Mars card. Foil Mad Joker. I mean, I'm just ride or dying with this chalkboard right now. I'm losing my ass in this blind. Probably I shouldn't have taken those Celestial packs, honestly. We definitely don't roll down in that shop. Sun card is fucking crazy, dude. Does this even win with chalkboard? No, it does, right? No, because we don't have Scary Face. I don't think it does. We need Scary Face to proc. Okay, now that Scary Face procs once, I believe it does. We're actually not losing, like, a ton of money. I'm selling this shit so that my interest doesn't, like, completely die. This just barely might not make it out, right? Our last one was, like, 4K and some change. I'm not super attached to this streak. If we lose, it is what it is. Ah, we're chilling. $9. Yay, business card. We're saved. Mouth is fine. Let's go Buffoon. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. It's like the only thing that keeps me alive, but it's so cooked. It's so cooked. Do we switch Sly? There's no way, right? Oh, I guess if we're going order, then Sly doesn't matter. Straight pivot, you love to see it. Maybe shortcut streamer. I would shit my entire ass if we got a shortcut after this. This is conversion therapy. Yeah, maybe. I would be amazed if we got a shortcut, bro. Amazed. I really want to rip this judgment. The shortcut believers are getting to me. I think we go... I don't have to use this immediately, so I shouldn't. We'll just hit him with one of these since we have chalkboard, right, Meow? This is where I don't pull a straight and then I die. Unbelievably bad straight angle. Holy shit, Batman. So bad, in fact, that I couldn't come up with a better Batman joke than oh shit, holy shit, Batman. Sorry. It's cooked. It's cooked. I can leave the king in hand and play this pair just for some score. We have all the queens and more than all the nines. This is drawing to a hole, but we're drawing to a hole anyway, so I might as well score max. Pog, but I can't ship this with the 8 and get chalkboard value. We're hitting... If I send this... First off, I don't think this wins even if we get a double trigger. Even with ×9 molt, I think our planet level is just so shite that this doesn't win. But we are getting plus 90 chips off of the scary face, so it's possible. If I'm doing that, then I'm just shipping this 8 as a high card right now and hoping that we don't draw a heart or a diamond, which is a 60% chance. Why doesn't Tower work? He still has the Black Queen and King. Tower, yeah, Tower does not work with chalkboard. Stone card, yeah, exactly what exclamation mark said. Stone cards are not spades or clubs, so it doesn't trigger his chalkboard. I mean, it just has to be high card here, right? Because straight is only getting 1 × 3, which is buns. Like, we know that doesn't win ever. So I just got to win the 60%. Unfortunate. Molt trigger might save. Nope. Nope. 2 molt triggers saved. 1 did not. Ugh. Rook F1 streamer through. How is that even a throw, bro? Literally the only thing off the top of my head that I could think of to do differently is not take the Mega Buffoon. Not take the skip. Other than that, I think this was fine. Not taking that 1 small blind skip is like the only improvement that I can think, and that might not even be an improvement, but with retrospective knowledge of the shop, I think it would be. Also taking the gift card is questionable, but it didn't end up mattering. Like, it didn't end up punishing us yet. You could have won anti-8 and Magnet was ready to send that? Yeah, I know. Seed might be worth running again or for seeing later? Maybe. Maybe. Questionable at best. W rage bait? W rage bait? Hell yeah. Alright. We're at 248 for stream. I don't want to do one more. Maybe. Not gonna lie, should package this up to Doc. I'm really sad that Doc didn't do my 1 red deck seed. That is the only gold stake seed that I did 99 times out of 100, probably more than that, don't run seeds back. But that 1 red deck seed with the shortcut that was on, that I had a YouTube video about, I submitted to Doc to do the to do a video on, and he didn't. And I was like so sad about that, because that's the only seed that I have ever ran back that I have not been able to beat in gold stake. I ran that over a weekend. Over the course of a weekend, I probably ran that seed like 10 times. And I could not find a line. There's definitely one there because the seed has like insane technology hidden in it. Curious, do you have the seed? I could find it because it's in a YouTube video. And probably it wouldn't take me that long to find. I could showcase it real quick. I think because I don't want to run a full run right now, probably I'll just showcase the seed real quick since we're talking about it. Where is it? It's something with shortcut. It was a shortcut red deck seed. I've gone too far already. Here we go. Donde está seed? Chat. Okay. I'm gonna put this in a notepad document so I can drop it in chat. Okay. boomerang. There's the seed. That erratic seed last night that I lost was very difficult. Like 2 blinds, or that is lost, was very difficult. Like 2 blinds. I think I cleared within 100 chips. Shock, you should mobilize all chatters to submit a seed of your choosing. Strengthen numbers. Bro, at that point, like, I would not want Doc to have to deal with mobilized chatters. At that point, I would literally just slip into Doc's DMs and be like, hey, yo, you should do this one. I have a really cooked seed that I've been trying on and off, too. I haven't tried the seed in forever. This is the seed. I have it copied, so I'm going to run it real quick. We're on a 0 streak, so it doesn't matter. If I run it on this profile. I guess it fucks with my stats, but I really don't care. I don't want to queue another deck, so I'm going to Alt F4 real quick. I'll just play it on the other seed. I would just ban your ass if I'm Doc if you did that. Nah, Doc's chill with me, bro. Doc's chill with me. The seed is lost. The seed was won, just very hard. That's what I figured. You posted it in yesterday's chat, right? It's not actually lost. It's not lost media yet. It's just hard to find media. I've heard people love brigading. It probably depends heavily on the streamer. I think Doc would find it funny, but I think there are definitely... I think if it was done by, like, a creator and not just a random chatter, I think Raffle, even like, Raffle, who is notorious for, like, getting pissed at his chat, I think even Raffle would find it funny. But, like, I think it's definitely dependent on the streamer. I think there are some streamers who would crash out on you for that. Okay, I'm gonna turn the stats off since this is just a fucking about run. Profile 3 is full unlocked, right? Okay, red deck. This is the seed. So here's the deal. I haven't ran this in forever, so I don't remember exactly where everything is at. But here, I played this on a YouTube video. I think we go for clubs here. It seems intuitive. Yeah, so this clubs flush wins. And then the first shop is shortcut. First shop is Eternal Shortcut Gambit. There's a rental rocket here that I didn't take, but I said I'm going for the Eternal Shortcut Gambit because I was literally like just talking about how much I liked Shortcut in the YouTube video, and then there was an Eternal Shortcut here. So I was like, I'm going for the Eternal Shortcut Gambit. I believe the Eternal Shortcut Gambit, believe it or not, is the best line in this seed. So for starters, I call it the Eternal Shortcut Gambit, but it's not really a Gambit because this Buffoon pack is ass, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this Buffoon pack is Perishable Rental Smiley and Eternal Rental Drunkard. I think these are both bad, even with context of the seed. So I was kind of thinking that I sold by not taking the Buffoon pack, but I think the Buffoon pack is just wrong here with retrospective knowledge of the seed. What happens if you reroll? Why would we reroll there, bro? We're not going to have money to buy anything. So I take the shortcut. Go next. I'm trying to remember the line that I did for the video. Probably I'm not going to be able to. We'll play this straight. The issue with straights is that they do nothing without planet levels, and celestial packs are so much worse compared to blue seals. I mean, yeah, but like, dude, shortcut is the one. I don't love just like standalone straights, but shortcut is just cinema. Because shortcuts makes your straights like so much easier to find, and then you just get free planet scaling. Very much distinctly remember the rental rocket Eternal Shortcut. Yeah. So we cash out here. We get Eternal Splash, Eternal Mary Andy. I never checked this pack, but I don't have money for it, so I don't think it matters. I want to say the first time that I played this, I took the Celestial pack just to have a straight level into the boss, but I think I don't need to do that. Shortcut Burnt Joker? Bro, I would nut. I would nut. I'll say it. That's cinema, dude. That's cinema. This is already bad. This is like very winnable in a gold stake red deck perspective. This is extremely winnable. Saturn cards are so good. I feel I've said this so many times. Yeah, Saturn cards are just phenomenal, like always. Can you skip shortcut? You can skip shortcut for the, you can take the Eternal Rocket instead, and I don't remember the lines. I think the line that I've gotten furthest with is taking the shortcut. Well, because the Eternal the Eternal Shortcut, I'm going to give away the other part of this seed. I didn't find the other part of this seed that makes it very interesting until, like, super deep. But the other part of the seed that makes it interesting, you want the Eternal Shortcut for. Shortcut reappears if you take the rocket. So if you want to force straights, you can, but there's another part of the seed that makes the shortcut very interesting. Negative Seance? No, it's not Negative Seance. I was wondering why it was extra deja vu. A month ago, Doc had a video that was also Rocket Shortcut Shop 1. Oh, really? Interesting. I think I'd never go for spades here, right? I'm trying to think of the play. I think we go low straight, right? Maybe not, because we have a bunch of fives, but like nothing else. Probably I'd just go high straight. Let's do one of these. Yeah, this wins. And like I said, I don't even remember the line. So you had to re-roll not deep to find it, but you had to spend a lot of money that probably you shouldn't to find what I'm talking about. So maybe we're not even going to be able to... Or maybe I'm not even going to be able to, like, find what I'm talking about, but we'll see. What is this? This is a seeded run for Gold Stake. This is, like, the only seeded run that I've ever played that I've been unable to beat. +3 Strush level AO. It was even better when I played the seed initially for YouTube. It was +3 Full House level. Huge. Yeah, Wrathful Joker's like the only score here. Go next. Can play this straight. And then I need like one more with a Wrathful trigger on the backswing. We have low straight. I'm remembering bits and pieces about this. Actually, I think this is too low, so maybe we do this for the 2 triggers. 570. We get a Hermit card. I don't remember if I hold this or not. I think... Did I take this red card? I don't remember the line that I took initially at all. Nor do I remember any of the lines like I've been saying this whole time. Can I get the seed too? I would like to analyze in Blueprint. Yeah. Don't tell me anything about it because I honestly want to try and beat it without putting it into like a seed. Well, I mean, I've already seen the seed, so I guess it doesn't matter. I've already played it a bunch of times. Can confirm shortcut appears later. Yeah. I think it's like ante 2, you get stickerless shortcut if you don't take the initial shortcut. I think I buy this Hermit, but I don't rip it. Let's go like this. Can you add a redeem to read bot comms on stream? No. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. That does not get us out. Tragic. This does. What if I asked nicely? No. What do you mean bot comms? It's a channel in the Discord. $6. Do I need the misprint to live immediately? For Needle, maybe. So I think if I'm buying the misprint, I probably just pop the Hermit here. Go next. Did you take misprint previously? I believe so. Why would a bot come? Unbelievably -2. I think I just go for flush here, right? Okay, I guess 4 oak is fine too. 4 oak if misprint doesn't whiff. Okay. We get foil arrowhead. I think I want this. Do I go into Arcana packs? I feel like I maybe go into one. I don't have any money, though. I think I skip. Put Graze the Roof on in the background? Nah, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. If we were playing, like, some other variety game, I'd consider it, but not over Balatro, I can't. Should have taken the 3 Strush levels, SMH. True. True, punished. $7. Business card? I don't remember if I've ever taken the business card here. By the way, when did you die? Initially, I don't remember. I want to say Ante 5, but I could be mistaken. I'm remixing Balatro and Graze the Roof together. Huge. Remember prediction. Oh, for Black Deck? My bad. Thank you, Magnet. All right, we take this because we have enough money. I have Chariot, Strength, Priestess. I think I popped the Priestess here. Straight Flush, Pluto. Straight Flush, even memes aside, was not something that I even considered doing initially, even with all of the straight flush technology, because Orbital Tag is not seed based. I think it's like to-do list where it's just based on like your profile. So like I said, the Orbital Tag was something different the first time I played this. Went Rocket, died Ante 4. Yeah. I think I took the Astronomer because I wanted to find straight levels. I think I don't take the Astronomer. I want to say the technology is in this shop. I'm just going to reroll my nuts off because I don't actually know if it is. Okay, it's not in this ante. It's next ante. What if you skip both Rocket and Shortcut? I'm not sure. Still streaking on ante 8, then might take a peek. I got you. I don't think you can skip both, right? Check to the seed. If we make it to ante 6, we're golden. Is it that far? Maybe that's what I'm talking about. Here, don't spoil it for the Twitch chatters, but just type it in YouTube chat. And I'll see what you're maybe referring to. Maybe I'm thinking it's a lot sooner than it actually is. Okay, that's not what I'm thinking of. But that's also pretty good. Okay, I can play the straight. That does help quite a bit, to be fair, but that is not what I was thinking of whatsoever. $8. So it's got to be in this shop, which means I kind of fucked things because probably I'm not going to find it. Are you looking at ante 7 Campfire? No, it's decently deep in the shop, but I want to say it's either ante 4 or 5. I think it's this ante. Yeah. I think Supreme has got it. Okay. Let's go next. We could have taken the Raised Fist there. I think we're fine not doing that with the misprint. I discarded a 7. Why did I do that? I think I was looking for the straight flush for some reason. Let's go like this. I disregarded it as I felt it was too late. Well, like, I don't know. I still feel like it's extremely takeable. Go for one of these. I think the reason this run sucks is that there's no straight levels right now. Yeah, and that's a problem that does not improve itself, like, ever. Like, this is the one straight level that we find. I think the highest I've ever gotten a straight level on this seed is, like, level 3 or 4. We find this one, and with Astronomer, I think you might be able to pull, like, 1 or 2 more without getting Giga punished for, like, spending. But, yeah, straight levels are, like, not a commodity. I think I have the strat if you do die. Decent. Vagabond to let Chad idle, which might be the first time I've done that on Gold Stake. Huge. Okay. Orbital Tag's not it. I wouldn't take orbital tag here anyway, just because orbital tag with seeded shit is goofy. Let's play high straight. I can do... Wait, this is a straight? Yeah. Okay. Go low straight. Think I found some tech as well, if you don't mind me saying. No, go for it, bro. Seed, I believe so, yes. I think that's the seed. Can I see this? Z9V BFWD. Yes, that is the correct seed. Okay, we have Squimbo. That's not happening. We have a bunch of packs. I think it's after the dagger. Do I still have shop? No. Okay, this is what I was referring to this whole time. We get Anti-4, Natty, Eternal, Polychrome, Madness. I don't know if this is technology because it is late, but Polychrome Madness is, like, very strong even this late. I didn't find that until like so long though, because you need to roll like extremely aggressively to find that. So to be fair, I don't even know if it's like that good of a play. That has to be a 10 of hearts, which means that's a spade. Huge. I like how I'm going to be hyping this seed up the entire time, and then maybe I just beat it. But I, like, super turbo omega doubt that. Excuse me. It'd be a lot stronger if you had base molten chips. Eating Wrathful and Arrowhead feels like it kills you immediately. I mean, the Wrathful is, like, not a huge deal, I feel. But, yeah, the Arrowhead is kind of buns. I don't remember what it eats first. So I guess let's find out. Yeah, see, like, that's an issue. Surely we just straight flush it up, right? 07? Yeah, it's not looking that good. I think we just try and straight flush, man. Otherwise, we're just dead, right? Huge. It's so over, no chips, no service. You get the madness if you just do one reroll per round. Yeah, but there's like no money unless you have rocket. So I still feel like it's pretty aggressive rolling. I think we might be fine. Nope, never mind. Misprint just bent me over, bro. What was that? Misprint actually just full goat seed. That's crazy. Did it do it twice? I think we got a +0 into a +1 from Misprint. That's so huge. Yo, we actually make it out if Misprint doesn't just sell the entire game. Anyways, okay, what's up, Cheese? What's the technology? I feel like if I just locked in and ran this seed for like an hour or two, I could eventually get it. If I like wrote shit down as well. But I don't know. My strat was to skip both blinds, straight flush hearts on boss. Bro, that is seeded technology if I've ever heard it, but like, interesting. What are the skips even? Wait, hang on. Economy D6? And then straight flush hearts? That is not the seed. This is the seed. You sure? Yes. I'm certain. I think you might have had the wrong seed. No, because you said you had rocket, right? What? This is the seed. Yeah, this is the opener. Steam modded? The only thing that I'm aware Steam modded actually affects is standard packs. I have rare skip and speed tag. Really? What version is your Steam modded? Do you have multiplayer? Not enabled, I don't think. Actually, maybe I do. No, because multiplayer has 3, right? Yeah, no, I don't have it enabled. Yeah, but not order. I don't think it matters. I think if you have multiplayer enabled, it still fucks with the seed. No, because I played this on my phone, so it's not a Steam modded diff. Your shop's aligned with Blueprint? Yeah, I don't know why that didn't come to me earlier, but I've played this run on my phone at my girlfriend's house. So yeah, it's a multiplayer diff. I don't think it's Steam modded. Multiplayer, I think, fucks up seeds even if it's not being played. Right. Also, hello, Kita. I'm about to go to bed, but wanted to say hi. Hello, Kita. Hope you sleep well. Many thanks for popping in. Guess that Hollow Campfire was for nothing? Bro, Hollow Campfire would be pog, man. What? Multi fucks up solo things? Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be it for stream. If any of y'all win that seed, it feels extremely winnable. The line is just so awkward. So I don't know. If any of y'all win that seed, hit me up. Post like a screenie in the Discord and just like let me know the line that you took, because I would be extremely interested in seeing how people go about beating that seed. Shock, thoughts on the judgment block I mentioned? If we take business card earlier, we block it for the judgment and we get Chad. I mean, I guess. I'm also trying to beat this in the context of, like, I was streaking when I played this. Or not streaking, but, like, I'm trying to beat it in the context of, like, I think if I just wrote it down and, like, looked at the soul card for, like, the seed analyzer for it, I think I could get it. But I'm trying to beat it in the context of, like, I don't want to play too inoptimally. I'm trying to play it in the context of, like, could I have won this playing somewhat optimally from a win streak standpoint? Right after the madness, there's a photo. Well, I mean, the Chads, if it comes from a judgment, isn't eternal, right? So I think that's a moot point. What seed is it? It's in chat. It's this one. I played it for a YouTube video, and it's the... I played it, like, over the course of a weekend so many times, and I could not get things to fall into place. But there's so much interesting tech on it. I am almost certain it's very winnable, and I'm just, like, missing things. But it's so weird. Red card, rental, pair seed, skip with perishable Sly Joker seems to go for a bit, but we'll see. Red card, rental, pair seed, skip with perishable Sly Joker. That is so interesting. I did not consider that line. I feel like let's figure out a win even if super scouted first before like a reasonable win. Well, I mean, like if I'm trying to get a reasonable win, then what's the point in finding like a scouted win? Scouted win, you can just... I feel like scouted wins are just always kind of free, you know? Eventually. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, if scouted or not, if you figure out a line for winning that seed, let me know. I forgot about it until literally this stream, but it bothered me for so long. It bothered me for so long. Anyway, chat. We should raid somebody. We have 37 people in here. I was going to let y'all go, but I think we should raid somebody. We have a lot of people in here today. Mercury, it looks like, is in Q Hell, or they're doing variety things. So we could raid Skirt. Not that many people online, actually. We could raid Dolly Spectra. I know they've been in chat before. Can you put the seed in the Discord? Yeah, I got it. Good night, Shock. Sorry I was inactive. You're chilling. Streamer, don't be scared, but there's a man sitting in your chair. Okay, now I'm scared because I don't see him. Chat, where is he? Now I'm scared because I don't see him. Chat, where? Could somebody point him out? It was Harold. That fuck. I knew he was here. He's on the screen. Wait, he is on the screen. He's on the screen. That's so weird. What the fuck is he doing in my house? On my stream! Anyway. Let's raid Dolly, because they've been in chat and I've never raided them before. Bang. Looks like they're doing C++. We have an erratic deck run that's just starting out on C+/C++. It's on Purple Stake. Looks like we have an erratic deck on Purple Stake. So we'll raid them. Shock, will you ever get a haircut? I get it trimmed every now and again, but if you're asking like will I ever cut off my long hair? Probably not. Does any deck on that seed matter? I mean, I would like to see it one on red deck, just because I think other decks can make it much more consistent, but like honestly, I don't really give that much of a shit. Like if you want to run it on like Ghost or like something like that, go for it, bro. Anyway, chat. Love y'all. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one. As always, thank y'all for watching. We'll be back mañana, probably with more of the same. I've been enjoying the PVZ segments and like the variety segments, so I like that. But we'll see. Checkered? Oh yeah, true. Checkered, it's kind of free. No. Foil, Arrowhead, and Wrathful. Yeah, Checkered, it's kind of free. Shortcut as well, actually. You could just do straight flushes. Yeah. Probably that's not too infeasible. Anyway, aside from that, yeah, same stuff tomorrow. Probably I might do some more variety tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, but probably we'll do at least like 1 or 2 gold stake games tomorrow. Aside from that, love y'all. Stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one. Like and subscribe for more W Sigma edits. True. Go show Dolly Spectre some love. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night.